Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Rusty, Lincoln, Dave, and myself, Matthew, are going to play Carnival Zombie. Carnival Zombie is a cooperative game for 1 to 6 people, designed by Matteo Santus and published by Albe Pavo. So let's all get our boomsticks and travel to Venice.
Hey, Matthew.
Yes, Lincoln?
Will you teach us Carnival Zombie?
I'd love to.
Okay.
So, in the game Carnival Zombie, we are 6 survivors of what's going to be a zombie apocalypse, set in Venice during Carnival season. Now, unbeknownst to the rest of the world, Venice has been built on the carcass of a giant zombie leviathan, pictured right here. This leviathan is now waking up, which is causing Venice to slowly sink. So our goal is to escape the city before that happens. If we're very lucky, or maybe just very stupid, we can try to kill the Leviathan and save the entire city.
All right.
Probably the entire world. But our goal is just to survive.
I like it. So it's a selfish goal of just trying to get out.
Yes, that's our number 1 goal for sure. The game is going to be played over 4 nights and 3 days, all shown here on this calendar track. And those are broken up into a night segment and a day segment. The night segment is going to be spent just trying to survive swarms of zombies attacking our refuge. That's on this main board here. And then during the day, we're going to get to travel on the city mini-map, hopefully spend some time finding useful equipment that we can use, and eventually our goal is to reach one of 4 possible game endings. They are shown here in the gold icons. We have 2 places where we can find boats to escape the city by boat. There is a bridge that we can cross to escape the city that way. We can call a Zeppelin to come pick us up. Or, if we happen along the way to find the special grenade, we can use it here where there is a church with a well built directly above the Leviathan's heart. Drop the grenade down the well, kill the Leviathan, and save everybody.
Sweet. Is this something?
That's the radio tower where we have to call the Zeppelin if we want to try to accomplish
So we have to get to 2 destinations for that one to do it.
Right. During the nighttime, we're going to have 4 hours of play, each of which we're going to take a turn going around the table doing 1 action apiece. Our actions are spent either moving or attacking the different zombies that are coming from us in all directions. The zombies are going to be represented by cubes that fill this bag. And the fun thing about this game, the most fun thing to me, is that by killing zombies, you have to pick up the cubes that you've destroyed and drop them on this little tile, which is called the pile of corpses. And as zombies are wont to do, they will come back if you don't do a good job killing them. If when dropping any cubes on the pile of corpses, which will be building up with every zombie that we kill over the night, any zombie cube that happens to fall off and hit the table comes back onto the board and is still alive.
Which is terrible.
It's the worst.
That sounds fun.
We're going to be playing this game on the medium level. There are 3 difficulty levels, easy, medium, and hard. One of the things that's affected on the level that you're playing on is where you start in the city. So since we're playing on medium, we're going to put our group marker on the yellow shield right here.
So this is like the most difficult level, the red level?
Red is the most difficult. I mean, if you're playing on easy, you would start over
We've
here. Which is
definitely
closer
never
to the
played
table.
easy because I don't remember ever starting over there. It's always been over here.
The area that you start on, or every area on the map, shows some number of dots around it, which indicates the terrain that's in that location. So the first thing that we're going to do at every location that we spend the night is set out the terrain. In this case, we have 2 black terrain markers. So I'm going to take all of the terrain.
Okay, and randomize them.
And we'll randomize them by putting them in the same bag as all these cubes.
Oh, neat.
Since they're big cardboard chips, they're really easy to find as opposed to the cube. So the first terrain, they're double-sided. There's a blue side and a black side. We're going to use the black side. This is a catacomb. and it comes out in a random cave, as it's called in the game, based on this deck of cards here. So the deck indicates that it's going to come out in
N1?
North 1. So we have North 1, and then the terrain itself has a little Roman numeral to indicate that it comes out in the ring number 1, which is very close to us.
And why do we use the black side instead of the blue side?
Because the city location that we're on indicates we're going to use 2 black terrain.
Thank you.
And we're using these little white pieces of paper to help accentuate these because they kind of get lost in the...
Nice.
Just for the cameras.
For the camera.
Our second piece of terrain is in South 1, and it is another catacombs.
I would use that paper all the time.
Wow, these are both very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, catacombs always come out very close. They all start in ring 1. And the power of the catacombs is that they will ignore the defenses. Zombies ignore the defenses that we put up.
So the barricades don't help.
Right. So the next part that we do is setting, the captain decides where to put these barricades. On medium level, we start the game with 12 barricades available for us to use.
That's those brown cubes?
That's these brown cubes.
Okay.
And they go out in this circle to create our last line of defense, essentially. So since these catacombs ignore the main ability of barricades, which is to stop the zombies from attacking us directly, I'm just going to put these in all the other sections where they will still be useful. Pair them up. And that's just about perfect. The next thing that we do for setting up each night phase is decide where each of our characters are going to go. We're all playing different characters. You always play with all 6 characters, regardless of the player count. And there's recommendations in the rulebook for who to double up if you're playing with fewer players. So since we're playing with 5, Dave gets to play with both of these 2 characters. And we'll talk about the special abilities of each one as we put them on the board here. So I'm going to start as character number 1, who is Captain Terror. And every character has some stats for attacking, which we'll get to in a bit. They have a power that they use at night, and they have a power that they use during the day. So his nighttime power, since it's night right now, is that he's the commander. So he has these 3 command tokens that he can use anytime, once during each hour total. So he's got 3, so 3 of these 4 hours, he's going to give 1 extra command to one of the 4 sections of our refuge. I'm just going to put him out. We don't really have any information other than what terrain we have here. So I'll put him out closest to me here.
Okay.
Nikki has Lady Columbine.
Woohoo.
She always goes second in the turn order. And her power is that she is a sniper. So where most of us have to attack whatever zombies are closest to us, she can attack
long range
and ignore anything that would normally block our line of sight.
Oh.
What's long range? Like one
Well,
area
like
space, or
you can reach all the way
Okay. Oh,
wow.
to the last ring. And more importantly, and most impressively, you can ignore buildings that happen to be in the way. Some buildings block line of sight. Other zombies will block line of sight. She's particularly good at taking down the different boss zombies that come out because she hits hard, and normally you can't hit bosses unless the zombies in between you and the boss have been taken out first.
Okay.
So go ahead and just pick anywhere for Lady Columbine to start. It's good to be somewhat split up, just so because we don't
Just
know
be in the west.
what is going to be coming at us from where.
This is the west.
Lincoln, you're playing Heliquin.
Heliquin.
Heliquin's special ability is that he gets a free move action during his turn. Rusty has Brig Hell. Brig Hell is the heavy hitter, and he gets a special action where if any of the zombies do breach our barricades, he can push them out of the barricades.
Oh. Well, we want them like near this stuff.
Zombies are particularly tough to kill if they've reached our refuge. So by being able to push them out, we're able to shoot them again instead of having to fight them hand to hand.
Perfect for me. Bring in the guns. Got it. Nice. I'll come here on this side, closest to the catacombs here.
Great. Dave, your first character is Pentalion. He is our engineer. When he ends his turn, he can build us an extra barricade in whichever the 4 sections that he ended his turn in.
Oh, okay, cool. Just put me somewhere.
I want a friend, so.
All right.
And then your final character is Doc Pestilence. He has 2 abilities. First, he's a doctor, which means wherever he is, he can heal one of the people there for 1 space.
Okay.
And remove paranoia if they happen to be paranoid. Also, as we find survivors during the game, Doc Pestilence is going to be able to create a posse, which will make him more powerful.
Okay.
He can also sacrifice his survivors to take a hit instead of anyone else.
Ah. Human shield.
We don't tell the survivors about that.
Human shield, non-human shield. Put me with Rusty, I guess.
Sounds good, because there's another attack. Heavy zone there.
Now we find out how where the zombies are coming from.
Right.
The first thing that we check is, are there any bosses? And you do that by looking at the ticket that you're in. Since we're playing on medium level, we're going to be using any yellow or green icons. So everything for your level and lower. So we've got 1 boss on the first night, represented by this yellow cylinder in this case. We find out what that boss is by first, let me remove the terrain from the bag that we've already drawn. First thing we do is we draw a cube. That color will tell us which boss it is. White cube indicates we're using the white cylinder. That is the Doge. The Doge's ability is that he will make all of the zombies in the game move faster as long as he is alive. And to find out where he comes in, we flip one of these cards, and we have a question mark.
Uh-oh.
That means that we get to choose where the Doge goes. So since Nikki is our sniper, I'm going to put the Doge out in her range so she can already start shooting him. Won't have to move anywhere to do that.
Thank you.
Now we populate the rest of the board with 3 zombies in each of the 8 sections along the perimeter. So we'll just start at North 1.
Is it always 3, Matthew, or is that number on the board somewhere?
It's always 3 unless one special boss can make it 4.
Okay.
And some terrain can affect it as well.
Okay.
So the zombies come in 4 different flavors, if you will. The green is your standard zombie. They have no special abilities in that they attack for 1 damage, they have 1 hit point, and they move once. And this white one is a zombie dog called Incubus. Its special is that it will move twice during the movement phase.
But everyone's going to move an extra because of the Doge, correct?
Well, everyone's movement is now 2, so his movement is still going to be 2, but everyone else's movement will be 2 as well.
I see. Is that what this... That indicates right there.
Right.
Thank you.
So,
I see. These color cubes are now at 2 movement. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
And the Doge's stats are the Doge attacks for 2, has 3 health, but he never moves.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's going to stay out here where it's hard for us to
Where
get to
Nikki's
him.
going to shoot at
Perfect.
him.
I'm just
on
going to
the other
sit there and
side.
go, shoot, shoot, shoot.
So here we've got another Incubus, another standard Vermin, and then we have 1 Goliath. And the Goliath's special ability is he actually takes 2 hits to get down instead of just 1. And you don't track damage. You have to do both of those hits in a single attack or
Okay.
on a single turn to be able to take down the Goliath.
Okay.
So they bounce back.
And then the last flavor of zombie is the Moloch, and he does 2 damage if he gets close enough to us to start hurting us.
Is close enough adjacent or same space?
Close enough means he's entered the barricade blocks.
Okay.
Barricade boxes. So we'll put out the zombies in the rest of the caves.
Out of curiosity, having never played before, if the Doge doesn't move, is there a reason to put the so far away?
Well, normally you can't attack something if there are other zombies in between you and it.
I know,
So-
but she can.
So she can, but the rest of us aren't going to be able to attack it even if we had the range. Because
Because we
these
don't have-
zombies will be moving closer
Got it.
and will be in the way.
Got it.
So now that we have all the zombies out, the first thing that we do at night is move all of the zombies. So if you guys would like to do the ones on your half, and I'll do the ones on this half, basically all cubes move 2 spaces because of the Doge. So they're all immediately
That's easy enough.
right up on
I
us.
think we're going to lose really quickly.
Now, if they could continue moving for whatever reason, or say we don't kill some of these, if there are any barricades at all in the barricade boxes, they do not move in. They're stuck there until they use their attack points to knock out those barricades.
So one of them will move forward because there's an empty box in each one of those. Is that correct?
No, they don't move forward at all until all of
the
them are
barricade
empty.
boxes are gone? Oh, nice.
But that is where the ability of the catacombs comes in. If we had a barricade here, they would get to enter the empty boxes, even if there were barricades still erect.
Got it. Which is why we didn't put any.
Why I didn't even bother putting any there in the first place.
Okie doke.
Once they are in the barricade boxes, they will use their attack points on us directly.
Okay.
So hopefully we want to be able to kill them before that happens. So we always start with character number 1, and we've just placed all the characters out in clockwise order, so that'll be easy. My first option that I can do right now is to give one of these orders. I don't feel like any of the orders would be particularly useful right now. My orders are that I can either order everyone in one of the 4 sections to conduct a melee attack, we don't have any of those, or give them a free move right now. I don't think that's important yet. I can heal everyone in one of the 4 boxes, or I can tell everyone in the 4 boxes to shoot whatever they see in front of them right now. And those are all free actions before we do the round. So I'm going to save these for the other 3 hours when things have gotten really bad. Looking at my character sheet, we have 3 attack stats. The one next to your bullet, or the one under your bullets, rather, is how many shots you get to take when you take 1 fire action. So I get to take 1 shot. My 1 shot does 1 damage.
Is the little...
That's the number under your scar. But since I have this little explosion icon, that means I'm actually using a shotgun. So I do blast damage, which means I will do 1 damage to everything in the section that I am shooting.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I only get 1 shot, but it hits everything. And then the final number, the scope, tells you your range. So I can only hit things that are in ring number 1. So since I'm right here, and we've got guys right here threatening to come right into our section, I'm going to blast all 3 of these guys with a single action. I have 1 shot, it does 1 damage to all 3 of these things. These are all 1 hit point zombies.
The white and the green are both 1. Mm-hmm. That's convenient.
And now I'm going to drop them on the pile of
Do they all
corpses.
have to go on at once?
Yes, when the number of...
Not 1 at a time?
The number of zombies that you've killed in a single action all get dropped at 1 time.
Okay.
So Matthew, the guy that we know can drop the cubes off, is going to do all 3. Yay!
So this is real easy.
Bam.
And
Notice that one stuck to his hand there.
Are
though.
there,
I'm already sweating.
out of curiosity, there are no height rules as far as how you have to drop
you
them?
can do it right
You can
there.
do as close
Okay, great.
as long as you're dropping it
Love it.
without it touching anything else.
Love it.
And
You think that's easy?
No, I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy.
Right
I'm
now
just
it-
asking right now up ahead of time.
right now it's easy. It'll start getting hairy around here.
Of course.
I'm going to go ahead and...
We put them right in the middle. Go ahead.
One thing that you can do on your turn is optionally take 1 stress, which is your damage track that's right here,
Okay.
to take a second action. You can only do that once each turn. But since we've got 3 more right here that are right in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and take 1 stress to kill these 3 as well. And that'll free up Pentalion to go do something else somewhere else.
Okay.
Sweet.
So
It'll free up Joey Pants.
Okay. I have a question. This stress track, is this basically like our health, hit points, whatever? What happens if I get to the end of this?
yes, so this is like a health track. It's called the stress meter. Every time you take damage or voluntarily stress yourself to take an extra action, you move this along the track 1 spot per damage that you take.
Okay, it's per damage. So if you take 2 damage, it moves twice?
Right.
Okay.
If it reaches the end, you're still alive. If it falls off of the end, that is when you have been incapacitated. And if we are all incapacitated, that's how we lose the game. We also will take damage if you cause the pile of corpses to fall over.
I'm already stressed about that.
You take 1 stress no matter how many cubes you've caused to fall off.
Okay.
If
Is
you
there
are in,
significance to the red? Oh, you're about
I was
to say
just
that.
about to get
I
to
apologize.
that. If you're in the red zone and you make the pile of corpses fall over, everyone takes a stress.
Wow.
Nice.
Man.
Okay.
Okay.
And then one other special ability I failed to mention for Captain Terror, I don't know if it was self-serving or not.
Captain Terror.
I am the last man standing, which means if I am here and anything causes me to take damage, someone else takes that damage.
Oh, okay.
Do you
I
tell?
will. I will be the last one standing.
Okay.
And this was what happened to this
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, this was the cube that we used to decide what boss is. That'll just go right back in the bag
Okay.
after we draw it.
Okay.
All right, so my turn is done.
We might want to set you back to 1 because I would rather you not be already at the end. I'd like to try to look like we might win this game.
I've taken 1 voluntary stress, not 7 or whatever that
Okay.
track is.
Now it's me.
Yes. So
I'm-
you may either move or you may fire.
I'm gonna shoot at the guy.
Perfect.
2.
So you have 1 fire action,
Okay. So I shoot.
and it does 2 damage.
He gets 2
But he
damage.
needs 3, right?
Yes, so that's what these red cubes are for. We will mark that the bosses can accumulate damage.
Thank you. That was unclear.
Unlike the
It would have to be.
the normal zombies.
Got it.
Yeah, especially when you have guys that take up to 8 damage.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Does she want to stress and take another shot?
I don't know. Should I take another shot at him or should I clear out the zombies right in front of us?
Well, so as long as he's alive, do they move or is it
If he's
animated?
alive at the beginning of the next hour, then all the new zombies that come out, because zombies come out
Oh my
every hour.
goodness.
So every hour we're going to fill the third circle?
For the first 3 hours of the night, we fill out the third circle. During the dawn hour, our last hour of having to survive things, it's just whatever's left on the board that we have to clear out.
Got it.
So
Do we-
now, but if we
So
kill
you
him,
could take out 1 zombie since you have 1 shot and you
Yeah.
don't have the blast symbol like I do. Or you could kill the boss. And if you
Right.
kill the boss, you also will get a reward.
Okay.
Question. There's no more boss for this night?
Correct. This night,
but does it do,
one
do,
boss comes out.
do they slow down without him being there to cheer him
Yes.
on?
They'll
Yes.
be back to their normal
Sweet,
speed if he's
okay.
dead.
So I think I should do
Yes.
it. Because
I think so,
moving
too.
2 is pretty terrible.
Yeah, and anyone else that tried to take a shot at him wouldn't be able to because these
Right.
zombies are
Or in
blocking
the way,
way.
exactly.
All right. So I'm going to stress 1 wherever I am
You're
there
up here.
and shoot him again.
So you do 2 more damage.
He's really dead.
It's healthy. He's extra dead. At this point, since you have killed a boss, you now get to choose a reward.
Choose from her deck.
Anytime that you kill a boss, you get to choose to either heal anybody 2 stress, or give a random person an item from their
Oh.
super cool deck of items.
Oh, so
it's
I'm
not for
picking to give
herself.
somebody else.
Well, we don't know. We will draw one of these cards and it will tell us who gets the item.
Oh.
Ah, but
So it
first
could
I have
be
to
you.
pick. Should I show all of them? Or?
No, no,
Oh,
it's
you
not
don't
from
get
yours.
to pick. You will randomly get a...
Oh,
Is it a person 2 stress or is it 2 stress? Could you each go back 1 or does it have to be 1 person?
It's 1 person 2 stress.
So we're not obviously going to do that then.
Yeah, and toys are much more fun.
Yeah, of course.
Than health.
yes. I want a toy.
All right, so
Somebody wants a toy.
why don't you go ahead and flip one of the cards and we'll see.
All right.
There you go. You drew
Woohoo.
yourself.
Me, good.
So you can draw the top card of your deck
All
and
right.
we'll see what it is.
Dun dun dun.
So we have explosive bullets. It says for 1 hour, all shots get the blast icon. So what all the symbols on here mean,
Okay.
this star indicates you would actually start with explosive bullets if we were playing on easy. But
Okay.
since we're playing on medium, this is mixed in with your deck. You use it at nighttime.
All right.
That's why the moon. You can use it during any hour of nighttime, which is what this cross indicates, since the cross is on every hour of the clock. This indicates that you can use this 1 time. So once
Oh.
you've used it, it's gone.
Okay.
So 1 time during the game, you can give yourself explosive bullets, which will let your attack hit everything in the section that you're shooting in instead of just 1 target.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. I'll save that for when things are really bad.
And Lady Columbine is finished
Yeah.
for the first hour. So
It's Heliquin, man.
So Heliquin has a free move. Normally moving is your 1 action for the turn.
Right.
But you can get a free move in addition to whatever else you choose to do.
So the good thing is I get to take 2 shots, but they only do 1 damage.
And I should
each.
clarify that moving is to any of the 4 sections. You don't have
not
to go
just one adjacent.
Oh, okay.
So then I also have a range of 2. Nothing matter. Everything's in close. So I guess I can just shoot these guys here, unless well, Rusty's going to have a chance to do a bit of damage here, and he's got 3 hits. So
Yeah, he's our heaviest hitter.
So Gray is the only one that needs 2 hits to kill.
Yes.
Okay.
To kill a gray
And I got
cube,
two
you have to
guys
do
right
2
there.
hits.
So Joey Pants should come over there and help me.
Okay.
I will take a shot at, but I have to kill them, right?
Yeah,
So
they don't accumulate the damage. So since you get 2 shots
just target
for a
one
single
guy.
fire action, you
Yeah.
could do both of those 2 shots
Yep,
on
let's
a
just do
single gray
that.
cube.
Let's just do that.
So for 1 action, you kill 1 gray cube.
Steady.
Hold on.
Unfortunately, when we kill the bosses, we don't have to drop the bosses
Yeah.
on the piles.
Yeah, that'd be
rushing back.
horrible.
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be
The
awful.
cone that wedges it all out.
Rolls off.
So now the question is, do you want to stress yourself?
And do exactly the same thing? Yeah, let's do it because we can take care of the other gray guy then. Let's do it.
Okay.
Does he do damage of 2? I'm confused.
He does 1 damage, but he gets to do 2
shots.
shots for a single fire action.
Thank you. So it counts as.
So
Got
he's
it.
loading up both shots on a single.
Got it.
And I'm done.
All right.
Oh, I see. Otherwise, you could kick out 2 zombies.
Right.
Got it.
Rusty.
So, Briggle.
Brig hell. You
I
have
have-
3 shots.
I have 3 shots, single damage
51
each.
damage
I
each.
can go all the way out like Nikki.
as
So
far as
But you have to be able to see it.
yeah, I have to be able to see past the zombies. Well, I have to be able to shoot the zombies clear and be able to get to the later ones.
Indeed.
But heavy weapons means
Your nighttime power is the ability to push zombies rather, that
that's
have
right.
breached our defenses back into ring 1. If any zombies get into our barricade boxes, then we have to melee with them, which is much harder for us to do.
okay.
So pushing them back into ring 1 is nice because we can start shooting them again.
So for my 3 shots, I could target 3 different zombies in this region,
Yes.
which would make the most amount of sense for my action.
Yep.
He only takes 1.
Only the gray takes 2.
He only takes 1. So I'm going to take all 3 of them out.
Okay.
Does he do that? Does he do that? It's not one
Is
at
it
a
1
time?
at a time?
No,
Like I
that's-
did.
So that was 1 action, killed 3 zombies.
Okay, cool.
You drop all the zombies you
Cool.
killed with a single action at the
Oh,
same
wow. What are you doing?
Come on, it's fun.
No.
So normally I would recommend that you stress and kill some more zombies, but I don't like what just happened.
I don't like that at all.
Well, he can't kill all of these.
I can't kill all of
He
them.
could do
Right.
2.
So you could stress and kill 2 of those.
I think I will stress out,
Okay. So
and,
one stress.
and I'm going to take out
The gray and the green.
the gray and the white
Oh, okay.
because he has the ability to move 2.
Okay.
So rather than
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. I'm gonna
Calmly,
kill- I'm gonna
calmly
kill the
place
other
them
one.
on the crypt.
Yes.
Slowly.
Don't touch the other cubes too, man. Just get it.
That's your turn?
I believe that is my turn.
Yes, that is Brickhell's turn.
Okay.
Here comes
He is
5
a
and 6.
brute.
Pentalion.
No wonder I can't do
Join
that
hands.
delicately.
So Pentalion's ability is wherever he ends up, he'll get to build an extra barricade from our supply over here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Since we have no zombies over here, you probably want to move. Unless you wanted to build a barricade there.
Do these catacombs stay for the whole night, or do they
Yes,
disappear now?
these are here for the entire night in this location.
Got it. And we can build barricades there, but they don't do us any good.
Well,
They do us less good than if they were in other places.
Okay.
So at the end of all of our actions, the zombies that are still alive are going to attack the barricades where they're
And
at.
disappear them,
And
essentially?
Disappear them into this pile
Holy
over
moly.
here. So we're gonna have a lot fewer barricades soon.
Okay. All right. Where should I go? During the day I can build 4 of these?
During the day, you can replenish our supply of available barricades. Any barricades that we keep during the night is what we get to use during the next
To distribute for the next time. All right.
But we'll have the daytime to be able to build.
You're
some
closer.
upgrades.
Move me someplace efficient.
I don't know.
efficient.
Where do we
There's-
need? Move me to where gray cubes are, I guess, right? Aren't those the harder ones to kill?
Yeah, gray
you
cubes
can't
are
kill
harder
them.
ones to kill, but you can only do 1 damage and you only have 1 shot.
Ah. Oh.
Because you're going to be moving and stressing.
Move me to there. And now stress me out.
So 1 stress.
Shoot
so
that
you
white
can
one then, I guess.
I can get them all.
Well, he's got a blast. So he
that's
can,
right.
he
Sweet.
can kill the whole
Yep.
group.
Up to a range of 3, not that it matters. So
Sweet, sweet.
kaboom. Oh, I gotta drop 3 cubes.
Yep,
drop
you're
one.
trying to get up for that, I imagine.
Get out of your way.
All right. not having done this yet, I'm already nervous.
Jeez, look at my fingers.
Right?
That's horrible.
This game's awesome. Oh, it's horrible.
Success.
Yeah, you
And
can't just
did you
stick your
stress me?
fingers.
I did stress you,
Yeah.
and you ended your turn there, so you can put one of these barricades in either of those two sections.
Well, I guess here, right?
Yeah, they'll make up
Otherwise
the one that
fine.
we lose.
Okie doke.
So now it's the doctor's turn, and his ability is to heal anyone in his section where he ended up at the end of his turn. And he can also heal himself, because he's in his own section.
Got it. I can't see over that. There's no cubes there, right?
Nope.
Yep, no zombies here.
Well,
He only
Should
gets
I-
one shot, and it only does 1 damage.
so do I get rid of just the green cube where I am?
Yeah, then you wouldn't even have to stress yourself.
And who's with me in there?
Rusty.
Brighelm.
And I can heal him, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
So it's either that or move, stress, and shoot.
Right.
Is there any advantage to... you know
Only
what?
if you would want to.
Done. I'm getting this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill that one for my one
Do this.
thing.
Yeah, I know. We need that powder.
1 cube. How hard could that be?
It's
Easy.
stuck to your finger, though.
And then I will use my ability... This is Rusty?
Yes, it is.
And done.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've finished the first hour. At this point, any zombies that have been left on the board will attack. The first ring, the green one does 1 damage, knocks out 1 barricade. There's 3 of them here, but even if there were only 2 of them, the purple one attacks 2 barricades because he does 2 damage. So since there's 3 of them, it doesn't make a difference. They've overkilled all the barricades. They've
Woohoo.
killed those.
Nikki's going to be in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, because those are going to move in now. These zombies have killed 2 barricades. So that's a big old problem. And there's no other zombies that I see on the board.
We did that one
did
already.
that one. So that is the end of the
That-
first hour.
yep.
We moved the hour marker. We always start with deciding if we want to use any items. So this is where you would choose whether or not you want to load your explosive bullets.
I think maybe I need to.
Well, the thing about that is that these zombies aren't going to be here.
They'll
'Cause
be in the
then
ring.
next they're going to move and they're going to be filling in here, where
Oh,
we can
okay.
no longer shoot them.
Oh,
You have to do the hand-to-hand.
Yeah, we'd have
what
to
is
do
my
hand-to-hand.
hand-to-hand? Do I have?
So how hand-to-hand combat will work, since this is suddenly going to be important, we all have an assault value, which is this number in the orange circle.
Okay.
That is how much damage
Eek.
you do in a single assault attack. You can do an assault attack instead of doing a move or a fire. It's a third action, basically, action type. So if you have an assault value of 1, you can just kill a zombie with 1 health. And if you have an assault value of 2, you can kill something that has up to 2 health. But it's still only ever 1 cube that you're killing
Okay.
for that much. So we've done very, very bad thing here.
Yes.
By leaving all of those zombies
For Nikki?
for Nikki.
Okay. Fantastic.
So
I guess then there's no point in to load the
No.
explosives then.
Not, right.
yeah, I don't know that there will be.
I'll just start punching. Should I run away? Can I move?
Well, now
Well, Matthew does his thing first, right? But
well,
we're not even there yet.
We're not even there.
Oh,
Because
Why don't you
the
have
next
us all
thing that
move?
happens, the next thing that happens
More zombies.
is that new zombies come into the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the 3rd ring, right?
So on the 3rd ring, we have 3 new zombies everywhere.
Then they move, but they move
And
more,
then
right?
everything's going to move. And
That-
only the whites will move too at this point. Because they are the zombie dogs are the only ones
Right.
that have
Oh, that's
fast
right.
movement. So we'll have some time finally.
Well, that's why I took out that one guy and didn't
Yeah.
worry about those zombies in front of me.
No, that was good. We just needed to maybe
Move over there.
Yeah,
So
maybe.
give you some extra support.
Perhaps
so
I can
here,
move over.
here we've drawn a black cube. There are 5 of these in the bag
That
because
can't
we're
be good.
playing on medium level.
Can't be good.
Black cubes are paranoia.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. Since this is in the section where only Nikki is, Nikki becomes paranoid.
Great. Well, I think I'm justified.
We mark that by putting it on Nikki's
All right.
character, or maybe it'd be easier for everyone to see if we just put it on
Yeah, that's a
her-
good idea.
I like
health
it.
Okay,
marker right here.
sure.
All right.
As long as Nikki is paranoid, she cannot voluntarily take stress for extra actions.
Oh.
Okay.
How do we get her unparanoid? Healing?
She will
I
become
can do that.
She'll become unparanoid automatically at the end of the night, or there's the doctor can heal her. Will heal the paranoia. I also have the ability to one time heal paranoia.
Someone needs to come talk to me and
Talk her down.
talk me
Is
down.
that zombie
talk
cube
me down.
replaced, or is it just 2 there then?
So it's just 2 there
All right.
plus the paranoia. And
Another paranoid.
another paranoia.
For
it,
Nikki.
It cannot go to Nikki
Okay.
because she already has one. So this one will go to anybody else.
Okay. Give it to the doc. Can he heal himself?
Yeah, he can heal himself.
Yeah.
I guess give it to me. It's not like I'm going to do 2 things, am I?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm the weakest of the bunch, right?
yeah, I
I
agree
don't
with
have
that.
a blast. I don't have range. Go ahead, give it to me.
So we'll give it to you.
Oh, yeah, go
We'll
for
put it on your picture there. So now all the zombies will move. So all of these come into the boxes.
Wonderful.
These move 1.
1, 2.
This bounces, right? Because of barricades?
Exactly.
Okay. These move 1.
So that looks good.
All right. So to
That,
speak.
that looks good
Relatively
in terms of the
speaking.
rules. Now here's the problem for at the end of this night, any zombies that are in the barricade boxes are going to attack.
Okay.
So this one's going to do 1 damage, this one's going to do 1 damage, 1, 1, 1, and 2 damage.
Okay.
That's a total of 7 damage.
Can you tell us all to move? Isn't that one of your powers?
It's all going to go to Nikki, but even if Nikki abandons that section, they're still going to attack us. We can just choose who takes the hits if
Okay.
there's no one in here.
Well, but that's at the end of the night, after our turns.
So we have to find a way.
We can put Rusty can push some
I can
back,
push
and
one
we can
region.
hit
Yes.
them, and we'll do what we can, right?
So what I'm going to do, what Captain
Can you
Terror is
push
going to do
Captain
first,
Terror.
is issue a command
You better.
to tell everyone in this section to move.
Okay.
So everyone in that section gets a free move action right now.
I assume we're coming to here.
Hey,
He's got his own plan.
maybe
Oh,
we
it's
ought to
only one
shove.
section?
It's only
maybe-
one section.
Maybe you ought to shove the Greys back.
That's my paranoid guy, though, for what it's worth. Not that it matters. But you need Rusty over there more than me.
Right.
And now we get our normal turns. So there's no one. Now, the good news is that the only zombies that are immediately going to be threatening us are these guys, and they're just
these.
going to knock out 1 box each.
Well, which
so
we can
they're not
take
a
out.
problem.
Right.
So I'm going to come over here and stress. And we're just going to have a big old punching party over here, I think.
Okay.
on this
Okay.
turn. So since I have an assault of 2, I stressed already, so I did my move as my 1 action. My second
the
action
purple?
will be to take out a gray since they have 2 health.
I thought oh, you're right. The purple moves too.
The purple does
Got
2
it.
damage.
Got it.
The white moves 2.
Oh, it's all good.
I know.
All right. That's okay.
There's big pictures right there
I know.
showing you
I get it.
exactly.
It's not actually confusing. I just now.
So I'm going to drop this right in this hole
That's
right
a good
here.
idea. Yeah.
I assume you're allowed to stack over there.
You are
Yes.
absolutely allowed to
But
stack.
you don't want to stack
Obviously,
until
it's
it
not
gets
a great
denser.
idea.
And I recommend stacking in the middle, not on the edges.
What? Really? All right. That's your whole turn, right?
That's my whole turn.
All right.
Oh, so your special ability is last man standing. Is that what that is?
I issue one of these commands, and I also have last man.
Okay,
stand.
great. Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna punch the purple dude, I guess.
Yeah, he
whatever's
would do
in
the
front
most
of me.
damage.
So punch.
So you get to do 1 damage to the purple dude.
Yay! Here we go. I
Nah.
I know this is the first time I've done.
Damage like
Well,
that.
that's right, because you shot
Yeah,
the
'cause
doge. But you did not shoot the
killed him.
Gonna
deputy.
fit.
Yay!
And if you would like to stress, you can.
She can't. She's paranoid.
Oh, yes,
Paranoid.
I'm so paranoid.
You guys are all around me. And I'm still, you're not talking me
Are you
down.
feeling all right? You're looking a little pale over there.
All right,
Okay,
Link.
me.
So Heliquin, you get a free move.
Do I want to move or do I want to take care of these and just let them bounce off of the...
Well, first off, are we going to need him over here?
Well, there's still 4 more beasts to take care of.
Yeah.
Well, I can get rid of 3 of them, right? I can get rid of
No.
4 of them.
So no, you can only attack 1 in melee, and you only do that much damage.
I thought melee. Oh, melee is in the boxes.
Melee
Yes.
is when they're in the boxes.
But won't I have the ability to push them back
First,
into
So
region
you can
one?
push 1 of them out.
Oh, only
Only
one.
one.
You will push 1 cube out.
Oh.
But that's still
For
not
some reason I
bad.
thought it was 2 as well.
I saw all three, and I'm thinking I just get to push anybody that's that.
You can push any one infected on your turn.
Okay.
I have a question. So I have a range of 3 for my shooting.
Yes. When you take a fire action,
Do I have to choose a range? If I were to shoot here, do I hit all 4
No,
of these?
just this one first, because you can't.
Oh, because line of sight.
because of line of sight.
Line of
Only
sight.
Nikki has
Got
the
it.
ability to.
So if it's clear, you could shoot up to range 3.
Well, that might be worth doing. Who's green? Oh, Lincoln, you
Help-
ready to take your turn?
No, we're just getting ready to do.
Oh,
mine.
so you're suggesting he could
If you
clear
get
out.
rid of this, I can clear all 3 of those, right?
Okay.
Right? I can shoot and clear all 3 of those because
Yeah,
I'm already
but my
there.
concern is over here.
I understand. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm saying that we can do that.
So far, we
Yeah, that
only
would
have
be an
2 other
option.
guys. One of them being a doctor who isn't going to do anything.
I'm gonna.
He'll be
I'm
able
gonna
to
kill.
push.
I'm
He'll be
gonna,
able to push one of them. Or
I'm
kill
gonna
one
kill
of them.
one for sure.
Well, we're going to push one, and then we got one other one that takes 2 damage.
Well, his
I-
push is free, and then he'll still get an attack and another attack if he stresses.
I have a 2
So
melee.
when
So
we-
he could take care of 3 by himself.
So I'll shoot. This will be done.
Well, you're shooting 2 of them, so,
So
you have
you
to
do
drop
both.
them both
Okay.
at the same
We
time.
didn't do that with the Greys, which we should.
Yeah,
have
we
done.
did.
Not a big deal. No, I didn't do both of mine at the same time.
Oh, it's 1 action's worth of cubes at a time. So you killed both of those with a single action. Whereas
How do I
before
do
you,
that?
Before you killed 1 gray.
How do I do that?
So your 1 fire action lets you shoot twice. So you're going boom, boom.
Okay.
Killing 2 cubes.
Oh, okay. I see. The previous one I had.
Previous one you
Used
stressed,
two-
and you stressed and did an additional move.
Okay.
Right.
So there we go.
This is awesome.
Hopefully my fingers are not sticky.
Jeez, it's
The green
hanging.
one really wanted to come on. All right, so now you have a free move or can
A
stress
stress.
for another action. And you can do those in either order.
Well,
Oh, so you could move to that area, Lincoln,
and punch.
and stress and kill something if you were really worried about it. If you think that's
Well,
what we should
I
be
should
doing.
absolutely thin it out so it's not as hard as it on everybody else. So I'm going to come over here and then I'll punch the.
Also, a
over
nice
there.
advantage of us all being in that section
Is we can be healed?
Next turn, I'll be able to heal everybody.
Okay.
Oh, because it's healed in a
It's
section.
on one section.
I'll
That's
punch a cubage.
Hold on,
stress
hold on.
me.
You are,
Oh, a stress.
yeah,
Yes.
stress Lincoln.
Didn't I stress the last turn?
You did. You started here.
Okay,
Taking
good. Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
and this is your second.
I'm not going to do that.
You
Nice.
put it over there. I was
Nice.
like, what are you doing?
Don't
All
look
right.
while I tap this back on.
Yeah.
White. Okay, gray is the one that's 2 hits. That's all I have to remember.
Right. And
Gray is the hard one to kill.
I have a melee of 2 also, so
Great.
I could just punch one, getting rid of a gray
Yes,
as
absolutely.
my action.
Go ahead and drop it.
Come on, Rusty.
Easier this
That
time?
was good.
Yep.
Yes, okay.
One is so much easier.
All right.
You can
And
stress
then
and,
you
do
just-
another one.
I could stress and do another one, but
This is him?
Yep.
When's
And then
the
you can
push?
also
Saying
push the
but.
last one.
These
But-
aren't in
He's saying
numerical order.
but. He's saying but.
Oh, but, yes.
There's a lot of butts.
I have the shoot capability of 3, which means I could take 1 stress and kill 2 of them and get rid of them.
Well, you can only shoot if there
they're
are none in the barricade
in front of
boxes.
you, yeah.
In front of you.
Yeah. You're
So you
not
can
allowed to.
shoot-
You can't
Oh,
shoot
you
anybody
can't
right
shoot
now.
in the, oh, I
You
can't
can
shoot
These
shoot-
guys
Nikki.
are blocking you.
Remember,
They're-
line of
you're-
sight. Only Nikki.
Well, you're also. They're in with you now. There is
They're
no.
on you, baby. You can't even reach for that
understood.
gun.
Yeah, you can shoot out this way,
So
but not out this way.
let me stress and take him out with a melee with 2.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to drop these 3. I just realized. This is horrible.
You can do it.
Push. Push.
Nice.
Sweet. So we'll have.
So we're gonna take no damage from them being in the barricades at the end of this hour.
That's good.
Excellent.
My hands are already sweaty. 5.
5.
Battalion.
Joy pants.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1 shot
Okay.
that has up to a range and can wipe everything out.
All right.
Only because they're not gray.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some chalk. You need some.
I assume
yeah,
it was,
shock.
I can't drop them one at a time, I assume.
That's the deal.
No.
I can't look.
It's going to be bad.
Should be in the middle.
It's
yeah.
going totally in the
Yeah, that's a
middle.
platform.
Hey, that is.
Eek.
One of them's on an angle. That'll be
Yeah.
What do you want?
fine. I want it to not be on an angle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy can go again. Do I want to drop that barricade over there? Or do we care?
So if you drop it over there, they're just going to attack it and destroy it.
And then move in.
And then they will move in anyway.
I thought the barricade...
Stop them, yeah.
So attacks will happen at the end of this hour.
If there are 0 barricades, then they move in. In addition, the turn that the barricades disappear, they are allowed to move in. That's my question.
So the attacks happen at the end of the hour, and then moving will be
At the beginning of the next turn.
hour.
Got it. So if I could drop, say, 2 barricades here, which I can't, I could stop that white one from moving in.
Right, that would be able to
Yeah.
stop it.
But since I can't, I might as well put one here.
Yeah, and
That saves us a turn here.
yes, absolutely.
Which means I am not going to stress and do a second action.
Do you want to be with us when we heal?
But can you? You're already paranoid.
No, this guy's the paranoid one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, look, I've only stressed once.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about this guy yet. The question is what's more. Well, here, let me ask you this. Before I drop that barricade,
Sure.
Do I want to stress and kill? Oh, I can't kill the gray. Never
Yeah, you
mind.
would only kill the purple.
End of turn. I'm going to not stress. I'm going to drop that. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Doc,
All right. I get 1 melee. Does it do me any good?
well, we have no more melee, so you can now shoot something.
Oh, well, I get 1 shot at a 1 strength, so I can kill.
Kill one of the 2s.
A white or a green?
Well, they only move twice, so that's not as big of a deal. So
I
the
want-
whites and the greens are about the same.
I want this one, right?
Sure.
Because that means there's
then-
no melee in this space next turn.
Yeah, that'll be true. Then we can focus it all elsewhere.
Done.
Where the next problem will
I
be.
can get it from here.
Okay, just throw it.
It better not come back on the board. Dave, don't touch the
I'm
cubes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
So
That
now-
was almost cheating. I apologize. It wasn't intentional.
So now you can heal one person in your space, and keep in mind that if
Is
I
it-
do use the healing action, this will heal everybody here in
Understand.
additional space and take off all the paranoia
Ooh,
of
that's
everyone
good.
in this space.
The question is it either or for me or is it both?
It would be both. So if you're healing someone who's also paranoid, they would recover their paranoia. But I'm going to take care of the paranoia myself.
Yeah, but I'm not wasting anything by doing it.
Right.
We're just overlapping, unfortunately.
Right.
All right.
Well, that's okay
But it should
because
be
some
someone
people.
with-
You're
yeah.
going to heal 1 stress.
Yeah.
So I need to heal anyone at the 2 level, essentially, right?
Which is Heliquin and Captain Terror.
Okay.
Oh, heal the captain, right?
Is the captain more
I'm-
important?
No, I would say not, because the
Harlequin.
captain,
I
he
can't
die
the
anyway.
captain is last man out regardless of how much.
Yeah, but the faster he gets there, the more that hits everybody.
We
True.
all take it when you get hit?
No, just one
just
of
one.
us. We
Okay.
have to decide who gets it. Does it? You know the game better than me. Does it matter?
I don't want to be selfish, so you can heal Heliquin.
Okay, done. So I will do that, even though it will be moot when you do it. I will also remove the paranoia.
Oh, no, it's all from one person. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that. So you're healing one
then do
person
Nikki.
and recovering their paranoia.
Except he's going to heal that.
but I'm
going
gonna
to
take care of all of that myself,
Yes,
so.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, that's great. Whatever. Then I will do Harlequin.
So that's perfect.
Awesome. Done.
And so that means we're all finished with our actions for the second hour. So now we have to suffer any attacks. There's nothing in the barricades to attack us, so that's fine. And there's nothing that can reach any barricades to destroy them, so that's fine as well.
Yes.
So no attacks happen.
For now.
And we will move to the
Oh
start
my God, we're not even through the first night
of the third hour.
This
Now-
is very cool.
At this point, let's talk about exit strategy.
Okay.
You'll notice on the mini-map that we have 2 routes we can take out of here. One to the north, one to the south. That's going to be reflected on the actual game board as well. We are actually going to have to move north or south, which means any zombies we don't kill in that direction is going to be stress that one of us is going to have to take. So if we decide we want to go north, we're going to want to clear out all the zombies in the north
Okay.
to prevent taking damage from them. Or if we want to go south, we're going to want to clear out all the zombies that way.
How inconvenient that we can't go east-west.
Yeah, I know, we've done so well there. So that's just something to keep in mind. And we can also start thinking about what route we want to take through the city. If we want, for example, to come here, which is a special location called the Arsenal, we'll be able to gear up very quickly there. but it's further away from all of the victory conditions.
Does the north movement move to where Lincoln just pointed to, or does it move to the...
Yeah, so you follow the line. Moving north would go to area 4.
What does the +1 mean?
Oh,
Moving south will take 2 of our 4 daytime hours and take us to location 2.
so you move to the next number.
You can move as far as you want. We could keep going from there. Every line that you follow is 1 hour. It takes an extra hour if there's a +1 on it.
Got it.
So we could spend all day moving. But
Oh,
then
that's right.
not
We're only
healing.
moving during the day.
Yes.
Got it.
So if we want to spend all day just booking it across the city, we can do that and then take refuge somewhere over here, but with just the stuff we already have. Or we can spend time searching the ruins for equipment, healing ourselves, building
Okay.
up more barricades, stuff
Okay,
like
cool.
Now, do we know where we're going to try to go? I mean, that's the other thing, is we have to determine what we're going to shoot for as far as,
that. For endings.
yes.
Interesting.
We
But
get
I see
4
why
hours.
you're asking now, because it's gonna depend on what we're gonna potentially kill right now.
Right. I mean, if we getting here is 2 hours whether we go north or south. So maybe it's not something we worry about. We can worry about it when we get there. Because we can go this way or this way.
Yeah.
and it's
the
2
same,
hours
right?
either way.
Because you're not stopping here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So let's just do first things first. We are in the 3rd hour. We have new infected coming out.
Right.
Oh,
and
first,
then
you decide whether or not you want to use your explosive bullets.
Are you going to heal us and do all that
That'll
stuff?
happen after all the infected
Okay.
come out. Then that's on my action. I will do that.
I don't think so.
So 3 more in every area.
Oof. That's bad. Come on, Black Cube.
No.
Yes,
Yes,
he's
we
about to
can-
get rid of them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's true.
Come on, Black Cube.
Well, not on you. Not on Joey Pants.
What do you mean?
Well,
Because you're over here. I'm going to heal everyone that's over here.
That's fine. Oh yeah, so not here.
Right. But anywhere else that they
Anywhere
come
else,
out,
Black Cube.
it would be good.
Black Cube. Get it. Get it.
Can you feel
3.
it?
I'm trying
No.
to feel for Black Cube.
Black Cube.
No.
Oh, come on, Matthew.
I'm failing the city.
Captain Terror. Black Cube.
No.
0.
3 whites though. That's horrible.
Yep.
Right. So now everything moves. So we can take our own sections.
2.
Remember, whites move 2. Everything else moves 1.
That's 1.
One.
That's 1. That's 2.
Oof, look at this.
1.
Yep.
That's
Well, this is even worse.
You
Because
can't
there's no
really
barrier
here.
These
reach
already?
into
Yes.
that.
There's all white, and they're right here, and there's no barricades.
That's where someone with a shotgun goes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say, everyone get better in this section.
Yay.
So everyone here, which is everyone except Pantaleon, recovers 1 health and removes any paranoia that they happen to have. So
Sweet.
these will come back into the bag at the end of the night, so I'll just set them aside.
Okay.
I'll flip that over to show that I've used it. And now it is action time. So this is where the pile corpse is going to get real fun.
Oh man.
Now, do they come back in the region we just pulled them from, or do they come back into?
Oh, well, we're never going to have any fall off, so we don't have to worry about that, right, Rusty?
Good, right.
But if something happens where something falls off, anything that touches the table will come back in the section where the active player was, in the 3rd ring.
Understood.
And that player also takes a stress because it happened,
That makes sense.
regardless of how many fell off.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Look how full it's getting, too.
Oh
It's
my
getting
goodness.
That's that terrible green one that I did.
And everybody's complaining when I dropped from half.
So I feel like I'm going to shotgun these.
Boom.
4, eh?
For
Good luck.
Okay.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, that's so great.
Okay. I only have a range of 1, so the only other thing I could attack is this, and I can't kill it. So I think I'm not going to take a stress to do anything else.
I'm just going to shoot that gray guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 shot, 2 damage,
he's
and he's gone.
He's dead.
Nice.
That reach.
Need you to have a grabber.
I know.
So here's the nice thing. Since moving happened, you can drop that. I'm sorry. Go ahead and do that
This
first.
is very. Everybody hold their breath.
I don't want to distract you.
I'm gonna try to get it between here.
Nice.
I made it worse.
No.
This is
No.
a bad
That
situation.
was not bad.
So what I was saying, since
Yes.
movement happens at the beginning of each hour, these guys are only going to move once more. So these guys are non-factors at this point.
Oh, because then we're in day.
Because they're going to move at the beginning of this hour, and then we're home free. And since we're not moving west, we don't care about these guys.
Well, since we didn't even get to that, at the end of the night phase, everything stays on the board, yeah? Or is it all clear?
At the end of the night phase, we will get any barricades that weren't destroyed to bring with us, and all the zombies will clear off.
Okay, great.
They'll go back in the
So we
bag.
only care about ring 1 right now.
We also care about which direction we're headed.
And we care about which direction we're headed.
Got it.
So we've
Potentially.
cleared out where we're not going, which is really good.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
Yeah,
those
that
were
might have
going
been-
to come at us. We had to do that.
Yeah, they
right?
were going to go in there and cause some damage. So at least we've
Okay.
taken care of those.
Oh my god. I'm looking north versus south. They're all horrible. Lincoln, you're
Yeah,
up.
I know. I'm looking at how horrible it is here. So I get a free movement. Do I just want to go over here?
North or south?
Which way do you think we're going to go, guys?
Well, we definitely want to clear these because they're going to come in and cause damage
Let's
to
just move
us.
over here. I'm just not like I'm going to do a bunch of damage, though. I'm only going to be able to take out 2.
All of these will potentially damage us. Anything in ring 1 could potentially damage us.
I'll take 2 shots. There'll be the purple and the white.
Okay. And would you like to take 2 more?
Oh, he already did it. I forgot he could do that again. Okay, it's too late now. You should have taken 3 of these away, right? Then we wouldn't have to
No,
worry
because
about.
those barricades will still be on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still shoot 2
Well, that
of
can
them,
still
though.
happen with like the doctor.
Well, get
coming
rid of
home.
these 2 purple ones then,
Okay.
because each of them will take out all of our.
So
Yeah,
stress
that's
me?
a good idea. So 1 stress.
Nice.
Very good.
That was solid.
Plop. 1 sound.
So now, I'm only seeing 2 cubes over there with a total value of 3, correct?
Yes.
I could move and then stress and take both of those out.
Yes.
Which would probably be our best move because these will take out the barricades but not attack us.
But these are all
No, they
coming
will
in.
attack us.
Well, that one.
Oh, Dave's going to take care of
Pentalion
it.
was going
Yeah.
to take care of.
But we
Tray
will
pants.
still have.
There'll be some more.
There'll be more
There's going to be
damage.
problems somewhere, but that's a very proximal problem.
Okay, so I'm going to move into here, and then I'm going to stress and take out both of these.
Great.
Sweet.
Good job.
I'm getting better at it.
Okay.
That was your best one yet. Pentalion, here's the
Oh man.
here's the fireworks.
This is bad. All right. If I remember correctly,
This was your idea.
it makes sense though, right?
It totally
It
makes
does.
sense.
It's the best
Yeah.
thing we can do.
So I have to move, and then I have to stress. And we all have to stress. And my 1 shot gets all 6 of those.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh man.
We hope.
There's no way.
There's definitely a way. So you could like stack them in your hand and then try to like drop them in a stack.
2 sets of 3 or whatever. 2.
Like a tower.
You do you.
Okay. I'm nervous. No, I'm gonna just drop them
He's
like
got
that.
some special arrangement happening.
You can do this. You're also the furthest away. This is
Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, it is.
These are gonna go everywhere. Hang on. I need like a
Let
little.
like 2 of them drop here.
Just do it right here.
I
in the
need like a
center.
little L
And try to get the
formation.
4 on the top.
Am I allowed to use 2 hands or only 1?
I think just 1 hand.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this is. Here we go. This is gonna be bad.
No, it's
Okay.
gonna be great.
It's not.
It's gonna be the best thing ever.
Only 1.
Just 1. You take 1
Look at
stress,
this, though.
I'll take
I
it.
know. It's horrible.
and that green one comes back either here or here. You can choose.
Oh, it's Dave's choice.
That makes more sense,
1 or
doesn't
2.
it? Well, it's gonna go away anyway,
Yeah, probably.
so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
it's Lovely.
And
The purple
I'm
one
gonna drop a
here is
barricade.
about to fall off too. So.
Oh no! If I do, we lose it anyway.
Also, if you drop it here, it's
I
not
thought I
gonna-
wasn't allowed to do that because
Oh, you can
catacomb.
actually put it there. It
Done.
won't
It
do
just
anything.
doesn't
we get it
do
back.
anything.
But we'll get it back at the end
Love
of the
it.
night.
That's exactly what I want to do.
You again.
And Doc,
Okay, Doc McStuffin.
Okay.
Where am I?
did you want to?
Yes.
You said you wanted to shoot one of those.
I'm
I
over
think.
here, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go here. Mm-hmm. Stress.
This is actually going to work out really nicely.
Yep. And it doesn't matter which one of those I kill, right?
Correct.
The white one was faster. Not that it matters. So I want the green one in case the white one
Oh,
falls
here we
off.
go. You get to do it again.
That's okay. This is just one.
Go 4 high. Put it on the top.
You
Yeah.
be quiet.
Oh,
my God! Are you kidding
Okay,
me?
the purple
Nope.
one is off.
Gotta be kidding me. Stress me out.
Oh no.
That's not even the green one that I had left earlier.
That's fine. It's
Where's it going,
disappearing.
Dave?
here.
It doesn't matter, right? They're gonna go away.
Well,
You see how cocky he was? This is gonna be
we're probably
one
going to
cube, no
run
problem.
south. Or, like south looks like
so
it's gonna
south
be easier.
this direction versus this direction?
No, it's going to be the whole south.
Then what,
but-
then what difference does it make?
Yeah, I guess that's true. You do it.
Are we going south? Was that the decision?
I think we're going to want to go south.
Well,
For
maybe
reasons-
not anymore.
I think we still might.
We still have one more turn to kill
Yes,
stuff.
for reasons that'll become very clear soon.
Okay.
You get to heal someone.
Oh, in the space that I'm in?
Yes. So
Yourself.
you, Brighell or Heliquin.
You're not
Looks
doing
like,
too well.
Looks like me.
Yeah, heal it. Take a little swig of that
No one's got
scotch.
paranoia. All
or
right,
whatever.
done.
But it would have to have been yourself to remove the paranoia.
Dave, that was very exciting.
All right. Do it.
The
We'll
end
keep
of
it
the
up.
the end of the night, these guys just obliterate these 2 barricades.
Suckers.
These guys obliterate these 3
Suckers.
barricades. 1 barricade is destroyed here, and 1 is destroyed here.
Okay.
Then we move the hour. We decide if we want to use any weapons in this hour.
No.
Yeah.
You don't think so? She could clear. We could clear this whole thing, right?
No, she's not in that section. She'd have to
Oh.
move here first. So,
But
then,
there's no point in having her do anything to the west, correct?
right,
There's no reason to kill these over here. Is that correct?
right.
Okay. So
So
Unless
now,
you want to put them on the pile.
since we're in the dawn hour, yeah, we could put them on the pile, make it harder. Since we're in the dawn hour, we get no new zombies. So we're just going to do moves.
oh, cool.
So
I guess that makes sense because they'd be pointless
I'm
anyway.
going to handle moves. This one moves. No, doesn't move in. That one bounces.
Okay, so
These move.
What about with Ford? They just all go up against
So
the
in
thing.
this case, they move in with a strength priority. So purples get first priority in the
Then
boxes.
whites.
Then grays.
Okay.
So the grays are going to come in. And then the white and the plain vermin get to stay
Did this
out.
already move forward?
no, not yet.
Okay.
And those come in. These guys all come into here. This one bounces. And did these guys move?
No.
So there you go.
How about that? That purple
That
one.
one was
Yeah,
the one
yes,
that
yes,
Dave
Did I?
dropped
Yeah.
the second time. That was the one that
Grumble,
Dave
grumble,
dropped.
Yeah.
So now I will start, and I have 1 remaining order that I'm going to give to everyone in here. Everyone gets a free fire action
Ooh.
Nice.
in turn order. So I'm not there, you're not there. Heliquin gets first shot. So if your free action were to take these 2
Yep,
out,
that's what I'll do.
Okay.
then he can go bang. Then it's clear for this one. Bang.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
Perfect.
Lincoln is good. Lincoln, you're good.
So one,
there's one,
two, and
two.
one more. You get 3. And
Oh, I
there's
can.
Yeah. You're in
Do
that
the
quadrant.
one of those.
Oh, I only have to drop 1 cube.
That was the plan.
That was. That's yeah, I dropped one last time and it came off. That's not. By the way, please factor that in. That's. What are you doing? Oh my God, I can't.
Oh, how did that work? I mean, good job.
Bang. Bang.
Oof.
Nah, look at this. Look at this over here.
It bounced over.
All right, and that was your free action during my turn. That was my order. So I can still go. So I'm going to take an action to go 1 and punch one of these grays. So that we just still have a shot. Well, actually, does...
Well, the Grays do 2. The Grays need 2 hit points.
So here's the thing.
Yep.
At the end of this hour, anything that's in here is going to cause damage to
Right.
us. I would be taking a stress to save us a stress. That
Oh, I
doesn't
see what you're
seem-
saying. The damage is a stress?
Yes.
Well, the purple's 2.
So the purple's
so if
the
you're going to
only
do anything,
one-
you want to kill the purple.
The purple's the only one that really makes sense to do, I guess. So I'll go here and stress to do that one.
Okay, take a stress.
And that was a stress.
So it's Nikki's turn, and it seems like she's going to do nothing? Or is she going to do a melee fight?
I can shoot this dude just to do it.
There's no reason to, though. Right?
Yeah, you
He's
don't
not
want
going to
to-
hurt us at the end of the round.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is drop a cube you don't need to drop.
Sure.
All right.
And you're right. She would spend a stress to save a stress. Which doesn't really make any sense, right?
Are you guys going to be okay without me
Punching something.
going over there and punching something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I just sit out?
Does seem like a waste.
You could have a drink.
All right.
Okay, it's me. Free movement.
Right, so it makes sense for you to do an assault because it won't
Yeah.
stress you.
Right.
So I only get to punch one, right? But I can't punch the grays because I don't have enough
Yeah,
strength.
so you can do the white.
Don't go there. Go to the other quadrant because I can get rid of that white. I can get rid of that white.
Ah,
So
Okay.
right.
Well, no. Oh, over here.
yes,
Okay. Punch.
I want Lincoln to drop all my cubes.
Designated dropper.
Ooh. Hey, but that's good. More
made it
space.
flat.
Oh, yeah, like I need that. All right, and you're done.
I can stress.
Again, there's
Yeah, but it's a stress.
it's a
Yeah.
a
and
push.
even then, you can't
No pun
even
intended.
you can't even punch that guy.
Yeah.
The only other consideration, I guess, is we could potentially save a barricade from being destroyed.
By getting rid of all of those. You
Yeah.
have to get rid of all of them.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I wouldn't worry about it. We're gonna get a barricade back anyway. I'm gonna drop another one where the catacomb is.
Excellent.
But yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of them.
Yes. But that would be the only. So the only reason to potentially shoot something in
Is
this
to
last
save it.
hour is to save a barricade,
Got it.
so that we could take it with us in the next night. But so are you done, Lincoln?
Unless you think there's something I can do that's beneficial, I could shoot at something.
Doesn't
But
seem like
you
it's
said,
worth it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It would
All right,
take
Rusty.
it would take too much effort to save that one barricade,
I think my best move here is to move into the north
and then
and push
Mm-hmm.
as my free action. And that would reduce one of our stress. You said you can take out the white, correct?
Yes, I can. I can shoot it.
So it looks like we're only going to take one stress.
Over there.
Over there.
One there and the other 2 grays. We'll take 3. At the
No,
end of this
I'll
round.
push out a gray.
Oh, okay.
I'll push out a gray. You can take out the white. And
He
then-
can punch one of the.
All right, go for it.
Right?
all right, let's see it.
So I can go here. Mm-hmm. I can push him out.
Because the
There's no
pushing is a
stress for
free.
Yep.
Yes, it's a free.
Got it.
And then
Now-
punch.
Now, if I punch, that's a stress. So
Yeah.
I'm taking a stress
To save a stress.
to save a stress.
Okay.
Right, it's a
So
push.
it's
Doesn't
a
matter.
push.
So don't do it because we don't want to drop a cube.
Right.
Yeah. And we can assign the stress
Right.
instead
Right.
of
All right. This guy, 5. Right?
yes.
All right. I'm going to shoot. And
Or you're
take-
gonna punch.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to punch. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. And take out this guy.
Absolutely.
This is a good spot right over here, man.
Yeah. Where?
Where? That little hole?
It's all flat over there.
I'll leave that for you. I'm going to go right here.
That's what I'm saying right there.
Oh, I thought you meant that little hole.
No, no, no.
You want to do to Luke Skywalker?
I'm going to drop a barricade here.
Nice. So we'll be able to bring that one with us.
And
At
that
the end of the night.
is the name of that tune.
And then Doc.
Make stuffins.
The doc does nothing.
He can go somewhere to heal someone.
Oh, who needs to be healed?
Pent-
Other
Pentalon.
than my. Oh, who's this?
That's
That's
you.
you.
Oh.
That's
do
your
that.
other. That's your other you.
It doesn't matter once we move. It doesn't matter where we are in this
Right.
little thing. So I will move here and I will heal this guy. Done.
Okay. So that's the end of the night. Everything's going to attack. There's no barricades for them to hit. These guys destroy this one barricade. We have one guy in the ditch over here who's going to hit either Captain Terror or Heliquin.
It can
for
be
one
me. I've
damage.
got more hit health there.
Sounds good to me. And then we have one guy here. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
So any of you three can take that 1 damage.
Is that one of those? No, that's Nikki, right?
Right. So that is Brighell, the Doc,
I guess
and Pintail.
make it me,
Because you can always heal
because
yourself.
worst case, I know I can always heal me.
And then the night is over. We are clearly going to run to the south as opposed to the north.
Yes.
We bring the 3 barricades that we still have with us.
Is that
We all-
is that average or?
It sounds bad to me.
It seems really bad.
We started with 12.
Yeah.
And you added some.
I added 1 every turn.
Yeah,
there
so
they
4.
are. There they are.
Yep. So we're going to run to the south, and everything else clears off the board.
Rules question before you
Yes.
do that. If there had been stuff over here, what would happen? We would just take hits.
So we would assign hits to the group according to how much damage all the cubes.
For each cube in that whole section?
Yes.
Wow.
So everything does 1. Purples
is
would
harsh.
do 2. If there were any bosses alive, they do their damage value.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've run off to the south,
Run
which means
away!
we're going to follow this route. But let's clear off the board, and then we'll talk about how the daytime works.
Can we leave all these corpses behind, man?
Do we
Yeah.
clear the catacombs as well?
We clear off everything. So the terrain comes off. The 2 paranoia that we drew go back in the bag.
No, they all go. These get dumped, don't they?
Those go away?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, dude. There's no way.
Yes,
we
absolutely.
You don't understand. I just thought they'd stay there the whole time.
End of the night, the pile of corpses clears off.
We leave them behind.
That saddens me, actually, because it makes me feel even more lame.
Yeah. But it's only
I thought, well, at least someone's going to have to do this eventually.
No, it'll just be you.
Hey, I can always get my first drop again.
Probably true.
So now that we've finished with the nighttime, we're going to move to the daytime. The first thing that we do during the day phase is reshuffle this deck. So this is called the Nightmare deck. It's all going to get shuffled back together. And one definite bad thing, and then one either good or bad thing will happen based on the cards we draw from this deck. The first card that we draw is going to determine which part of Venice has sunk. Remember, the Leviathan is waking up and causing the city to sink. That's actually going to happen. So we've shuffled it up, draw a card, and section 4 of the city is going to get one of these sunken tokens. So that's already one of our exits.
Oh, gone.
That's no longer there. That is now underwater.
Perfect. That gives us focus.
Yes, it does. Now we're going to draw a card for the event. So there's an event box on the card. It's either going to have a light area if it's good or a dark area if it's bad. It's roughly 50-50. And hey, we actually get a good thing happen to us. How unusual. It says useful debris. We get 4 extra barricades.
Wow.
We need those.
That's like the thing we needed most of
That's
anything.
so amazing.
So that's awesome. That's going to help us a lot.
Those sleight of hand skills you've been practicing over the years have finally paid off.
So now we finally get to move. So as you can see, we've already chosen to move south, and it's very possible that the place we were going to could have sank. That would have been awesome.
Would we
So
have
that
been able
would've
to
been
move
bad.
through it, or what would that have forced us north?
So this is still a space that we go on the board. It just, you can't end your turn there, and
Oh.
it takes an extra hour to leave it.
So it would have been here.
So we
or
would have
here.
gone here and had no time left.
One time.
Yeah, we
Well, it
had
would
one.
have taken 2 hours to get here,
And 2 hours to
and
get
then
to the
2
next one.
hours to get
Yeah,
to the next
exactly.
one because of the +1 on here.
Wow.
So we lucked out.
All right.
So we're going to move there.
So,
So we're going at least that far, but yes, you had to,
do we want to talk about what
Oh,
our
yeah.
daytime powers
Yeah.
are going to be so that we might have an idea of what we may do when we get there?
yes. Well, that's an excellent idea.
Well, here's the deal. We know we're going there, so let's go there right
Well,
now.
let's at least move the first spot. So
Right.
that's 2 of our hours.
Right. So now let's figure
So
out.
if we choose to stay there, we would have 2 hours left to do our daytime actions and use daytime powers, etc. Or we could go further and have less time to do stuff.
Okay. Start with you.
All right. Well, first let me talk about the
sorry.
different actions that you can do during the daytime that aren't special powers. Anyone can do the following. You can rest, which is to recover 2 stress.
Okay.
You can build barricades, which is to build 3 more barricades for next night. You can search. When you search, you're going to draw one of these cards and look at the icon that's in the bottom left corner.
Hand me one of those. One of you just flip so I can look at it. Okay, go ahead.
The bottom left corner either shows this icon, which means you found one of your own items. You get to draw a card from your item deck. Or I'll have this icon, this blue one, which means you found a survivor, in which case we'll put one of these blue cubes in the bag, and we can possibly draw it in a future night.
Okay. Thank you.
Or we'll have a black icon. And the black icon means you take a stress, and then you get to choose whether or not to have found a survivor or an item. So you'll still get something, but it stressed you out doing it.
Okay.
The fourth action that you can take at nighttime is
Daytime.
at daytime, thank you, is to heal someone who's become incapacitated. So if anyone falls off of their stress meter, they're out until the next day, and someone has to spend one of their daytime actions to bring you back into the game.
Oh, okay. So you're not out of the game.
Right. And then the final thing that you can do is use one of your special daytime actions. So my special daytime action is to be able to use the special action of special action spaces. So there are 4 spaces on the board, one of them we just covered up, that have special actions that I can do as Captain Terror. This location in the rulebook is called the Arsenal. What the Arsenal does, if I spend my special action doing it during the daytime, I can just pick someone to draw a card from their item deck. So it's obviously better than searching. We're guaranteed success. There's not going to be stress. And I actually pick who gets to get it instead of having to search for your own items on your own turn.
Okay.
Lady
Yep.
Columbine, what's yours called?
Exploration.
Exploration. So exploration has to do with the different terrain in the locations. As you remember, we had 2 catacombs in our starting location because of these 2 black dots that are here.
Okay.
All of the locations have different number of dots around them. By spending an action during the daytime, Lady Columbine can scout out our refuge location and find someplace with less bad stuff. So every action that she dedicates towards exploring will negate a negative terrain. Black terrain and also in some spots blue terrain are both negative.
And the gold one is positive?
There are very few gold terrain, but they are positive. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we find one of those spots, those can actually help us out. What is Heliquin's?
Heliquin is search.
All right, so for search, you, similar to how Captain Terror does in the Arsenal, anywhere on the board, Heliquin can choose who to find something for. And he ignores the stress effect of drawing a black icon card. So he will draw a card normally, but the black does not stress him out. He just finds an explorer or a survivor or an item,
Okay.
his choice. What does
Briggle?
Briggle have?
Briggles is assistance.
Assistance. So your special action is to use anyone else's special action.
Including yours?
I don't know, guys. We got 5. Can you think of a 6th one?
So it costs you a stress to do so,
Oh, okay.
but you can use anyone else's special action by taking a stress. So you can also use the special location ability if we're on a special location, like I can, or help with the terrain, or guarantee a successful search.
Gosh, helping with the terrain is probably helpful.
It can.
Especially if you want to call a blimp, right? I mean, that is activating that terrain or
Zeppelin.
not.
So, well, activating that is a special action, which means only I can call the blimp.
Got it.
And-
or Rusty acting as
And
you.
Rusty can also help if
Okay.
he does that. Pentalion.
4 barricades.
He gets 4 barricades when he builds barricades instead of 3.
All right. And it looks like 3 cure for the doctor instead of 1.
Yes, when he heals, he can pick someone and heal them 3.
Got it. It's not divided up, 3 divided up.
Right.
It's a 1-time 3 again for someone.
Yes.
Where no one's at that yet. Although they could be, depending on if you take stress during this
yes.
phase.
Yeah, that's true.
And for purposes of curing, we're all in the same space. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're all in the same
We're
space
all
right now.
in the
We're all
arsenal
trapped.
or wherever we end up.
So, given all of that, would we want to stop at the arsenal and get a lot of our toys, but then be further away from
So what's
where
this
we ultimately
space?
want to go? Okay, so the special action here, if I use my ability to activate it, is to try to call the Zeppelin. Now, if we go there now, we would only have 1 hour to do it, which means I would have 1 chance. And
Rusty would have a chance.
Well, Rusty would also have a chance if he uses his power. It's similar to searching in that for items, you would draw a card. If you find the item icon, in this case, while using the special action, you instead successfully call the Zeppelin. If you find a survivor icon, all you do is find a survivor. If
So
you
only as
find
the icons.
If you find the black
The good
icon,
thing. The black
you-
one is bad news.
The black one gets you a stress and either a survivor or an item. The
But
only
not the
one,
Zeppelin.
but not
Got
the
it.
Zeppelin. The only one that successfully calls the Zeppelin in that case is getting the item icon on the card.
And the Zeppelin would go to space 7?
And then we would have to go to stage 7 to be able to board.
1, 2, it's only 3 away, right?
It's pretty close.
Or 2 away.
There's a plus 2 hours to get from here to here.
That makes sense.
And by the way, if we decide to go to the radio tower, we will only have 1 hour left, which means we'll have my draw and Rusty's draw to find that item icon. If we do not succeed, we cannot call the radio.
And then we have to fight that day without any fortifications.
We'll have, other people can have done other things.
I got it. We got one on space 3. We have 1 daytime chance to find the Zeppelin.
Yeah. If
So
we
however
don't,
many hours we have. So if we had
Right.
3 hours and we were there, we would have essentially 6 chances to find the Zeppelin. But if that for whatever reason didn't happen, we can never use that as means for escape for the rest of the game. That's done. That's closed off to us. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the boat is what got covered. What just got covered?
One of the boats. There's another boat.
Where's the
over
other
there.
boat?
Over
The
there.
other boat is down here.
And then what's the other way out of here?
Bridge.
grenade.
The bridge
Oh,
or the
that's
grenade.
right.
And to find the grenade is actually in Pentalion's item deck.
Okay.
So we have to draw items and hope to find the grenade. That's more of a case of...
You find it by accident, that's your path all of a sudden?
Right.
That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
it's an opportunity that would come up. We can target that if you happen to find the grenade.
Well, obviously, staying at the arsenal seems like the most fun. The question is, what's our plan after
Yeah,
that?
that just to get out of
Usually
here.
you got to go for the boat or the bridge at that point because going from the radio tower to the Zeppelin, because of this +2, would take at least 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Well,
So we're going for either the one boat that remains or the bridge, and if we happen to find the grenade, we can go there instead.
okay. So what you're saying is we're probably staying at the arsenal?
If we want to do the arsenal, then those are really the only 3
You're
ending
no-
options.
If we go, what would it next be? Like 4, 6, 9, 12? Obviously, 4, 6, 9 boat is gone.
Well, this other boat, but it's far.
3,
We could go down
5,
3,
8.
5,
Gosh, they all seem so far away.
3,
We've
5,
only done
8,
one day.
10 boat.
That's the negative side of stopping at the arsenal. We'll get a lot of stuff, but then we'll be far away from everything.
Well, it's moot because we had to go south.
Yes. Well,
So it
we,
doesn't- it doesn't
we
matter.
could keep
We
moving
can
from
keep
here.
going to there.
Oh,
though.
and not stop at the arsenal.
So we
Yes.
could go here, try to call the thing.
And if not, then
If
we're
we
moving to
fail
one
and
of
we're
these.
still and we're an hour closer than we would have been.
I
when we
almost
stopped
feel
at
that's
the
what we
arsenal.
should do. I don't think we're going to get there. I think it seems like everything's too far away.
What's the...
Other than we would have potential weapons that then we could just run ahead because we've fortified here.
What's the terrain at the arsenal right now? What is...
The train's gonna be
It's black.
4 black.
And what's
so,
the one at 3?
the 3
Two
is
blue
2
and two
black
black.
and 2 blue. So it's 4 bad terrain no matter what.
What's the difference between the black and the blue?
So the black terrain are the catacombs that we saw.
Okay.
And then there's also large buildings. I think they're called palaces. They also come out in the first ring, and they block line of sight for everything that's past them. You can't
Except for
shoot-
Nikki.
Except for Nikki, the sniper.
Okay.
But the rest of us can't shoot past the first ring if that comes out.
Okay, and the blue terrain is
Blue
what?
terrain brings zombies closer to us when they come out.
Oof. It's all bad.
Now, if we could go 4,
Then we don't get any daytime actions.
that's true, but we also now have 2 good spaces. There are 2 gold spaces. No faster moving zombies because we don't have the blue terrain, but we do have 2 black terrain.
Yeah, I've never tried that in any of the games I've played. That sounds really interesting now that you mention it.
Well,
Should
we
we
did
go
get.
for it?
Here's the deal. We did get 4 barricades. If we didn't get more barricades, not knowing the game, I would say no. But I don't know. Those aren't going to be enough, clearly. But
Yeah, we're not doing very poorly health-wise. We're relatively healthy. The barricade situation could always be better, but it's certainly not as bad as it was.
Well-
So the main thing is if we would want items.
my point is, if we only had 3 barricades, I would absolutely think we shouldn't do that.
Right.
Because the ability for us to just pick them up for actions seems.
Yeah, I
huge.
agree.
But it just gets us close to the boats.
I like it. Last year, I like it.
All
It's
right.
just so crazy it might work.
The other thing to consider is looking ahead.
Oh.
Night 2, we're going to have 3 bosses instead of 1. And that's where having some
Good weapons.
some better weapons can be useful.
If we did run, what are the gold terrain good items? What benefits?
All right. Well, so one example of one, for example, is there's an altar that would be placed out there. It would be placed in one of these 4 sections, and if you're in that section, any zombies you kill go back in the bag instead of on the pile.
And
See, this path has gold too. We could skip this one and then just do these and hope to get out on the boat if we did that, right? We'd have time to fortify and
Another advantage is that we would have one whole other day to stop either here or here and build up, because we don't do the finale until we're on the last ticket. We can't get there early.
Okay. Oh, I see. We can't even try to leave until the end. We can't leave on the 3rd ticket.
Right.
Even if for some reason miraculously.
yeah, but we could bypass this one and just do these 2, right? Would this put us on that ticket?
Right, so we could spend our second night here, spend our second night here, spend our 3rd night here, right next door,
Right.
and then be ready to...
That seems like I mean, I've not played this game that many times. I've played them all with you, but we've never ever gotten that far.
It sounds intriguing.
because
I'd be willing to try
We
it.
can never get out of the maze.
So here's my 2 cents.
We just have to survive these bosses. That would be
That's my biggest 2 cents, which is I love the idea, having never played before, because you said, it never even occurred to me, I've never done that. So it seems like it'd be fun to try, but 3 bosses with no stuff.
No extra stuff.
It seems like items, right now we have one
look at the
item.
biases. These are what they are.
Yeah, items are really awesome too. The weapon upgrades can really help a lot. Like Brig Hell has a missile launcher.
So if
that'll
we
pretty much
do
take out a
that,
boss
then
in
we
one
could
hit.
bypass. We could just skip the radio tower if we decide. What would we make it? 1. So we'd stop here.
So we could stop here on the
Tomorrow
second
night.
day,
Yeah.
Right.
and then book it to the boat.
We
If
do.
it's-
We
if
do
the
need
boat's
one
still
night
there.
of building
If
it.
the boat is still there.
Yes.
We've already lost one.
but we may lose the boat on a later day anyway.
Right.
Well, at least the bridge is. That's still a lot of movement.
I would say that going here is either going to be brilliant or doom us all.
Okay.
There's no middle ground.
I put my 2 cents in. To me, my biggest worry are the bosses. This turns all of our 2s into 1s?
No, this boss has 8 health, and to do 1 damage, you have to do 2 damage.
So it's 16
So it
health
takes.
essentially.
It's essentially 16 health.
It's 16 health, except that you have to hit
You'd have to do it in 2s.
Okay. Tentacle.
The tentacle boss will hit a random person every turn for 2 damage.
Okay.
We've
We
seen
know
the
that one.
Doge. When Casanova is on the board, we put out 4 zombies instead of 3 in every area.
Yes. Okay.
The Joker, if you try to attack anything in the section where
He's at.
in the quadrant
That the
where the
Joker's
Joker
in.
is, you draw from the Nightmare deck, and if you get the black icon, all the damage is negated.
What?
Wow. Okay. The tenor.
The tenor will move 2, so he starts out here, he'll move 2, and then when he performs an attack, his attack will destroy all the barricades in his section and the 2 neighboring sections.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't even see what that is.
That is Beasterius.
Thank you.
All of the dogs, the white cubes, will move towards Beasterius as an extra move. So they do their normal move, and then they move 1 section clockwise or counterclockwise towards Beasterius. When they reach his space, they stay on his space. Every dog on his space adds to his attack value and his hit points.
Is that a little asterisk? Oh, wow. Okay. And the top one?
The top one is
Mistress.
the Mistress. Attacking anything in the Mistress's section costs you a stress.
Wow. And you didn't explain, but I'm assuming when you draw cubes from the bag, the first one is this. So if you drew white, it would be this. If you drew a second white, it would be that.
So here you can see that we're going to draw for a cylinder,
Oh, I
and then
see.
a cone, and then a cylinder.
Got it. Ugh. So if you draw the Doge and then you draw the Doge again, do you just...
Then we will just redraw.
Okay. So there'll always be 3. There's no saving.
There are so if we happen to draw one of these blue cubes out of the bag,
Ah, Survivor.
then no boss will get placed out for that one.
Okay.
And if we draw a black cube out of the bag,
All right.
then
I'm now scared and want to stay at the arsenal. But I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
then we find the zombie horde, and there will be additional zombies in the first wave. if we draw a black cube out of the bag for a boss.
Ah.
So now you want to stay at the arsenal?
It seems like it makes more sense.
We do-
If we were going to experience what we just did again, the first round again, I would say let's run. But it's obviously going to ramp up and get worse.
Oh, of course, but it's just it concerns me because the thing is it seems like there's a well. The problem is you're going to flip over one of these, and the potential one of the zones is going to be wiped out anyway.
Yeah.
And it could completely change our path. You know, if we plan to do this and that doesn't work.
Well, no. The beauty of doing Rusty's thing, if you go to the 5, we're still close to the grenade and we're still close to the bridge, right?
Yep.
Right.
But we could still find a boat.
It's,
Going that
Let's stay at the
route.
arsenal.
Let's stay at the arsenal.
I was going to say, you're
Okay.
Captain Terror, make the decision.
All right, so we've spent 2 hours. So now we just go in player order again.
That was really interesting, though.
Yeah, I like the idea. I'm definitely going to try that sometime, and then I'll report back on if it doomed us all. I'm going to spend my first action giving a item to Brighell.
Just flip.
And he just gets to flip. What did you find?
Rocket launcher.
As I said, so this is a one-shot use. That's what that icon means. You get to fire it twice. It does 4 damage
Woo!
per shot at a range of 3.
That's awesome.
And then it's discarded.
And then it's gone. So that would replace one of your normal attacks. You would use that instead.
All
I
right.
don't have to declare that at the beginning of the turn.
Yep, you
It's just-
choose when
when
you
you use
are attacking that you're going to use that.
Oh, it's unlike Nikki's then.
Right. Nikki's
Yeah.
plus icon means she has to use it at the
Got it.
start of the
Nighttime.
hour.
All right.
Yeah,
And now
until-
it's Nikki, right?
Yes. So you may
My daytime action
you may
is
choose to rest. You can do explore, or you can also rest, look for an item, build more barricades.
She doesn't need to rest,
Yep. You don't need to rest.
No.
so she should probably look.
Do you want me
try
to-
to diminish what we have to deal with here.
So explore.
Yeah.
Okay. So I.
So all we do is we'll just mark off one of these to remind us that we have one less.
Oh, cool.
Obstacle.
So it's not like she has to flip cards and have something
Nope,
happen.
it's automatic.
Okay, cool.
We now only have 3 bad things. instead
So
of
I
4.
search and I
Alright.
specify.
She's not required to choose black or blue right now.
In this location, there's only 4 black things.
Oh, perfect.
So, otherwise, she would get to choose.
Thank you.
So I can tell somebody to do some searching,
Yes.
or I search for them.
You can
or-
search for someone, including yourself. And your search will always be a positive. And first, he decides who he wants to search for. Normally, you search for yourself, but he can search for anybody.
Is there more reason to specifically pick someone like that? They might have better things that we want to get out of the
So we
deck?
all have better.
Well, he's got the grenade.
Right, we all have
Oh,
better
yeah.
weapons for ourselves. The doctor has a lot of cool utility stuff that has to do with healing.
But I have, if we're trying to find the
and
grenade,
Pentalion
I have
has
it.
Pentalion has the grenade. So if we give more items to Pentalion, the more likely he'll find.
Go
his
for it.
grenade.
All right, so you're using your thing for me.
So that means you're going to flip this card, and we'll see what the icon is. So you found this. That would normally cause you a stress, but your power
Yep.
ignores that, and you can now choose to add a survivor to the bag or get him his item.
Ooh, what do you guys want?
The items are better. Than
Okay, go for the item.
Come on, right away. All right. Tagliole traps.
So that's traps.
Players in the quest, the card to suater.
Don't do that because I can't understand.
Place this card on a cave. No infected can enter this cave during the night.
Yes. So you will put as the moon icon on it, which means you have to use this at the very beginning of the nighttime phase,
Okay.
and you will put it in one of the 8 caves. It stops all infected from coming in that one section for the
caves-
entire night.
The caves are this third area?
No,
What-
it's
what are
this.
Yeah. No. So
Yeah.
this is a ditch, and this is a cave.
Oh, okay.
A ditch is the entire quadrant, and the cave is the half of a quadrant.
Got it.
You'll block a cave, which means if we put it here, we never put any zombies in this whole section for the whole night.
Okay.
You might want to do that where we are going to try to head.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that makes
So
a lot of sense.
you've essentially trapped that area, and no zombies will get past your traps.
And by area, you mean this triangle,
Yes.
not this big triangle.
The 8th is
Yeah.
opposed to
Yeah,
the
no.
Got it.
quadrant.
Awesome. Thank you, Lincoln.
That's good because I do feel we need to like pick our direction and
Well, we only have really one direction
well exactly
if we're
It's
going east
Yeah, that's true.
or west. Sorry.
west. Yeah.
All right.
Brighell?
So, I could, instead of using my a daytime power, I could just say 3 barricades, and that would not cause me stress.
You
correct?
could. Or you could just search for yourself, and that would not cause you stress.
Unless
You might have some cool stuff, though, dude.
I might.
Well, you're gonna get to do this twice, whatever it is, right? Because we have 2 days here.
2 hours.
So we have 2 hours.
Out of curiosity,
So-
after this phase, when it comes back to you, can we then move?
No, once you've started doing actions,
All
you're-
movement is done first, and then the rest.
You're settling down for the
That
getting
makes
ready
sense.
for the night.
Let's give a search. Let's go ahead and go
Searching
first.
for yourself.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
searching for myself.
Blue
You're a
means you have
person.
instead found a survivor. So instead of getting an item, we're just going to add a blue cube to a bag. But that blue cube can come up in lieu of a zombie later, or even a boss. And if we
that'd be
save a survivor, then that really helps the doc out.
All right, so I always want to say Pantalone because of the Commedia dell'arte thing. They're all plays on those names.
They are.
I assume at some point for at least one of these hours, I want to put 4 barricades out.
4 barricades is awesome.
Done.
And the doctor?
There's really nobody to cure, right?
Right, no one needs 3.
So I will search for me because I can't search for someone else, correct?
You found an item.
All right, I found the treatise on demonology. I may gain 2 stress to cancel a cancel all movement.
Oh yeah, that's a typo.
Okay, I can gain 2 stress to either what?
To cancel all movement, attack, and ability of a boss for 1 hour.
You place this card on the boss's,
Card.
like here.
Right. So
Nice.
by doing that, you would cancel a boss's special ability and any other attack or movement that they might do.
And that's
for
during
that
the
1
night
hour.
and
It-
at any
you
time
have-
during the night.
No, you have to specify.
But you have to choose.
Right.
You have to choose to use it at the beginning
Correct.
of the hour.
It's a one-time use, or it's the rest of the game?
No, there's no red circle on it. So for the rest of the game,
Each
Woot.
night, you'll get to
each
do
night
that.
you can use that 1 time.
Nice. All right, back to you.
But it costs 2 stress to do so.
Yes.
Oh no, it's not even once per night, isn't it? It's just 2 stress to do
I
it.
just gain it, and then I'm done.
So you can use it multiple times, even in the same night, just by taking that 2 stress every time. So it lasts the 1 hour. You can do it again the next hour by
Holy
taking 2 more
smokes.
stress. It's very stressful. I'm going to search again for someone else successfully.
Lincoln, maybe?
Yeah, Lincoln hasn't gotten anything yet.
I found an AK-47, which gives me...
So that's a permanent upgrade to your weapon. So instead of
It's
being
just a 3 range
instead of being 2 and 2,
yeah.
it's 2 and 3.
Yeah, okay. Instead of being Toronto, it's
Nice.
Okay.
it's LA.
So would you like to search for yourself, build some barricades, or doing your exploration?
Do you want me to explore again?
I want you to do you. You do what you do.
Do what I do?
Yeah, I mean, it's the good thing is reducing that is nice, but I don't,
Yeah.
and that is
Getting-
they're going to be they're going to be the
It's going to be catacombs
Yeah.
and the palaces that block line of sight.
Yeah.
But getting more items is fun too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I can tell her to do that. I can give her that.
You could still give her that.
Right.
We can
You
get a
want to do
ton of
that for
items.
yourself.
No, it doesn't matter.
I think I need. I have 1 special item at least. So why don't I?
Well, it'd be nice to have something that lasts more than 1
permanent.
hour. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's tempting to do this, but I think it's more helpful to block a catacomb.
So we block another one.
It does seem, it's, just emotionally, it seems tough to bypass your special ability.
Yeah.
Like, I'm very happy that no one needs 3 cures, because I'm not even think about it.
Guiltless.
I don't know who's got the good stuff. Should we have her do something?
We could continue looking for the
Oh, yeah.
grenade.
We
Go-
could give Matthew an
I don't
item.
have
Why have
anything
you,
yet.
why have you not
Matthew.
given yourself
Yeah,
an item?
you do it, Matthew. Absolutely.
So you draw. Just because I like to give other things things.
Oh, you're so
A
sweet.
black.
Ah.
So you ignore the stress and get to choose either survivor in the bag or the item.
The item, yeah.
Yeah, he's already turning, or the item said Matthew almost already turning his card
So
over.
this is a daytime item called the
Ooh.
Leviathan Horn. I can use this 1 time to move one of these sunken markers to an adjacent space.
Oh, sweet item.
So that's a get out of jail free card. Right
Yeah.
There. So our path is less likely to get blocked now.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Rusty?
Ooh, all kinds of things I can do. I kind of like the idea of using Nikki's power again so that we've got a better environment.
Make it even nicer.
Go for it.
I do like that idea. Let's go ahead and give me a stress, and we'll take it down to 1 black space.
This is him?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's really cool.
Okay, it's you again.
Italian.
Do I 4 more barricades, I
Are
would
we
think.
technically
Yeah.
here?
Or you can look for the grenade. Yes, we are now on the last hour. Sorry.
That's a lot of cards. Well, not
not
that
that
many
many.
cards.
Not that many.
Here's my feeling about the grenade. My feeling is if we were going to go the grenade route, we should have just tried it at the beginning, right? Like,
Just
you
hammer
turn me
you.
over, Lincoln turns me over, I do it. And if we don't get it right away, then we just pass.
That's fair. But even if you search and you find something else, those are all fun too.
But we also will have a couple other nights in the future where we may be able to search while we fortify again.
But
These
having
were,
a ton
these
of
were
grenades is
huge.
fun too.
Those were huge for us. And,
We have less crypts, so they're more effective.
Yes.
Less catacombs, so they're more
Correct.
effective.
correct.
And any that we save will carry on to the next night.
All right, so now I'm onto the dock. I could either search for something or get 3 barricades. It seems silly not to search for something, right? Those are really my only 2 options, correct?
Or you could heal yourself too. I mean, it's not 3 like you can normally do, but
Huh. I am going to be spending this, in theory, a lot, right?
yeah,
I'll do
that's
that.
true.
I'll do that. That makes the most sense, actually.
Okay.
I'll use my special ability and waste 1.
So now we only have 1 come out.
Yeah.
So we're done with the
Gonna
daytime.
randomize
So
these?
the first thing we're going to do is terrain. So we get to see where the terrain comes out, and it's only one of them.
Yay.
And we can take those red cubes off now because that was just a reminder for us that that's how much we
just
did.
one.
What are the red cubes normally?
That's the damage that accumulates on the
of
bosses.
course. Thank you.
So we flip over one of these once you've determined.
Yep, so we're going to pull this out, and then that card will tell us where it goes. So
It's
it
a
is
blocks
the
to-
palace,
yeah.
so it blocks line of sight. And it goes in east 1,
Yeah.
based on that.
Perfect.
Oh, so-
Because we want to go west.
and we want to go west, so
Well, not
Hooray.
perfect, but it's the nicest place it could go, I guess.
So then after, and I'll take out the rest of the terrain from the bag because we don't need it there anymore. Next thing we do is decide where the barricades go. And this is always Captain's last decision on these things.
Well, how many do we have?
We have a lot.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15.
All right. It seems like they need to go. We need to fill up the north and the west for sure, because we're only going one of those 2 directions, right?
Well, we're here, so we're going north or west, yes.
So isn't
Well, I
that
definitely want to fill this up also because it's going to be the hardest to shoot anything
smart?
that's past
Well,
here.
I'll go there because I can
Can
shoot.
she shoot past
I
that
can
door?
She can shoot
I
past
can
it,
shoot past
But
it.
we
so-
can't.
She's good, but the rest of us cannot.
So maybe not 3 there, just 2?
Well, let's
Okay, yeah, let's
let
see
me
what we
put
got.
let me put 2s in both of these. I just generally like 2 better than 1, so I'm gonna put 2 in here and see how
What we have left.
see what we have
What do we
left.
got left?
We're shy.
So we would have 4 left if we did it like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we could load these all up to 3s and leave these open, but
Oof.
Don't leave them open. You'd put 1 at least in each of the spaces, right?
well,
Because
like-
1 can hold off 3 guys.
well, they'll attack the barricade and then they'll just walk right in. So like two barricades can essentially hold off a single zombie.
I see what you're saying, but
'Cause
1 is useless if there's multiples, so you might as well just leave it empty. Got
Right.
it.
One
Got it,
is
got it.
essentially useless because it
So
attacks.
then you just go there, Dave, and you just load us up.
Right, a shotgun person can go here.
Okay, I like it.
So this feels good. I like the idea of prioritizing west and north since those are our exit routes. So now we've done the terrain, we've done the barricades. Next we pick where our characters go.
So we do that before we see where the zombies come and the bosses, right?
Because we're setting up for the night and then everything starts coming in.
Got it.
So I'll go ahead and come out here, I guess.
Right. And I'm gonna go
And
where
you're
the
gonna
building
go-
is.
You're gonna
Palace.
go with the palace. Harlequin, since you get a free move, it's really doesn't matter too much.
I'll be with you.
Okay. Brig Hell.
Well, I think we need some defenses in
Yeah,
the
where
south.
we- yeah,
so
where we
why
don't.
don't I go into the south?
Okay.
I have the ability to take 3 out at a time, and if necessary,
Start punching.
And then
Okay, I have this guy, so let's Let's be smart this time.
Not jump, not loop. Or
Put him down
bump
south
In the
too.
north, do you think?
Yeah, just away from me because I also have the blast.
Right. So
So we've got heavy firepower in both of these.
I would
Yeah,
say
she's
she
the
only
north.
she only does a single shot. I think one of our mistakes last time was leaving her alone.
Yes.
Because she was
Oh.
focusing on the boss.
well, if you put me with Nikki, which you can, I'm only good in one quadrant, right?
right.
Does
I mean,
he
no
have
matter
to-
what, I think
if
we're
he
gonna be
plays that,
doing
takes that
something.
stress and puts that in, does he have to be in that? He can do it anywhere. He doesn't have to be in there.
Oh, the traps are free, and we have to also choose
I have to do that.
whether or not we want to use the traps before.
That has to happen here. Are we officially here now?
We're at the start of the hour, so it's
I have to do this before we see what comes up?
right.
Well, we know we want to. I guess it won't. It'll stay there for the rest of the night.
The whole phase.
It stays
4
for the
hours.
entire night.
If we want to go, we have to decide which way we want to go, and it needs to be over in one of those spots.
I think west is the
Yes.
most logical.
I think
and
west
I
is-
think
Yeah. In that case, we wouldn't need to be doubled up. Like you could go.
Yes, I can go with Nikki or something like that.
And we can
So I like
get
that
rid of
idea.
2 of those barricades.
That's I love all of these ideas. let's like do like that,
Okay.
So this
So right
is being
here.
used.
and that'll block up West 1.
Yeah. That way we can get out of there.
Yeah,
You know.
that's awesome.
Cool.
So now Pentalion can focus north, I guess.
I believe north is where I should
And the
go.
doc can go wherever, whoever needs the healing.
Who does need a healing right now?
We all do except you.
Oh, you're right.
You know,
Everyone-
Rusty needs the most.
But Nikki does not.
Well, no, Rusty and the rest of us on the other side. need the
Correct.
most.
Well, I'm going to need it too, probably, once I start using my
Yep.
shemangity. I'm going to be with Rusty.
Alright, so now we load up the
And
bosses.
these come back, correct?
Yes, all of my
Yay.
one shot come back. We find out where the bosses are. So the first boss is going to be green. I'm
No.
sorry, first one's going to be cylinder.
You said green. You said green.
And it's going to be white.
Oh, no.
The Doge is back.
Oh, man!
Double move,
Dude.
Doge.
Horrible. Where did
Hey,
you
but
go?
I have 3. Oh, but it's not
Where's
one.
he go?
He goes in.
East,
East
one.
one.
Now, if he went in west 1, would he not show up?
Hey, Nikki can take him
I
out
know.
again.
So this only stops the infected from entering.
Got it.
Not
Those
the
are
bosses.
zombies. All right, west. Oh,
boss-
Nate. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's again the same.
All right, now a
Ta-da.
cylinder.
So
No,
now
now
a
a
cone.
cone.
So the cone
Oh,
is
they're all
going to
bad.
be white.
White.
So that's Beasterius.
Ooh, with the dogs.
It's the dogs. He lets the dogs out.
And Beasterius comes out in South 1.
Well, at least we're there.
And he's got the rocket launcher.
Sweet.
If we can clear a path for him. And the final is another cylinder. And it is the purple cylinder.
The master
The Admiral.
cylinder.
random damage.
The Admiral comes out in West 2.
Oh, cool. Where our captain is.
What does the Admiral do again? Sorry.
So when the infected attack, if the Admiral is still alive, we will draw one of these, and the character that appears up here takes 2 damage.
Eek. Okay.
But only,
Shoots out the
but only
tentacle
when
at
the infected attack.
When the infected attack.
Got it. Not every turn.
Well, the infected attack at the end of every hour.
Oh, got it. Thank you. Oof. All right. This is awesome.
So now we choose if we want to use items with the plus signs.
No.
Oh, that's me.
Is there a boss we want to?
I can
to
kill a
Nikki.
boss for an hour.
So you could stop the Doge from moving
Moving
every
to,
two.
Oh.
yes. And then Nikki can take him
kill
out.
it?
Yeah.
Done. Takes 2 stress.
And cover up the Doge's card.
Done.
What?
Nice. So he's not gonna. They're not gonna advance 2 now.
So that'll stop all
Oh, okay.
that'll stop the problem we had at the beginning of the last.
This is
Good.
really nicely designed
Yes.
in that regard. It all fits like where it's supposed to go.
And you would
Wait.
choose whether or not you want to use explosive bullets.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, I would wait.
Not yet.
Yeah, because nothing. If something was going to be in the Doge's spot, it might
Yeah.
be smart to. But everything's going to move 1 space at least.
Okay.
Probably want to see what it takes to kill him, though, because we can kill him.
Yeah, he
Yes,
still does
correct.
have 3 health. So we've got these here. We've got those there.
Come on, blue cubes.
There's
Yay!
So here's what happens with survivors. Here's our first one. If this cave is completely cleared of all infected by the end of the night,
We get to keep him.
This survivor will come along with us. He'll go on Doc Pestilence's card. He adds 1 to his attack values, both for assaults and for firing.
Oh, wow.
Also, at any time, Doc Pestilence can shove the survivor
Human shield.
for anyone.
Yeah.
Any
Nice.
one instance.
I can push it in front of any of you guys.
Any one instance of damage you can cancel using a survivor.
Okay.
Poor survivor.
Yeah.
Come on, blue cube.
Remember, all the white ones move towards the dog.
The Mysterious.
The Beasterius. So we got it's a lot of white cubes.
Well, we can get rid of Beasterius.
Yeah, hopefully.
I remember looking this up in the past, and it's not clear whether we draw or not, because you can still get survivors in Paranoia. Since the card just says no infected come in, I have always played that we'll draw 3 cubes, play any survivors in Paranoia, and the rest will just go back in the bag.
Okay.
That makes
All right.
sense. Because it could still help us in some way, right?
And it could
And
also
hurt
hurt
us,
us.
which is what it
More
should.
likely it would.
It's more likely to hurt us. So those are all infected. They get caught in the traps and then go back in the bag.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So we are at the first hour of the night. This is where you would choose to use exploding bullets or not.
Yeah, I'm
but-
not.
Oh, we haven't moved the infected. I'm sorry.
No.
So we should move the infected. This guy is not going to move, and he's not affecting anyone else's movement.
So everybody's going
And
to move 1,
the
except for
white-
the
Hang
whites.
on, hang on.
Beasterius moves 1, and
Oof.
the Admiral does not move. He stays back there and hits us with his long tentacles.
Okay.
So everything else except the white cubes move.
Of course, because
White cubes always move 2.
Right, and
But-
then they move towards.
Yes. So first we'll move them all.
Oh, okay.
The survivor stays out in the
1,
outskirts.
2, right?
All right. These.
What happens
Don't
here? It just moves through this zone?
So now, yes, all of the white cubes will now move towards Beasterius. So this guy will come here,
Right.
and they'll hook up next turn.
Only 1 movement, though?
Now that's
They
illegal.
all move 1.
That's illegal, isn't it? 'Cause
No,
of the
no,
traps?
it's not
Right.
entering.
There's a trap.
Yeah.
He can't enter
Traps.
this cave. He's got to go the long way. I love it.
He does have to go the long way? Or just does he get trapped and
Or he
go
gets
back into the
trapped
bag?
and goes back in
Oh,
the
I like
bag.
that even better.
No, it
Woohoo.
just says that they cannot enter this cave.
Yeah, so he has
So
to
I'd
go
say
the other
he
way.
just has to
Yeah.
go the long way,
I would agree.
Yeah.
which is still great for us. So everyone else moves 1 in this direction. So that'll still slow them down in getting to him, especially since he came out so close to the traps.
Well, plus they can be shot, too, or whatever.
Well,
so-
on the other hand, once they're here, they're not going to move toward him anymore, are they?
If they come into here, they won't move into him. But any that are in ring 1 will move towards
Got it.
Beasterius
Okay.
as an additional 1
Oh my
movement.
gosh, look at all these cubes.
Beasterius
Yeah,
has
it's a
got
lot.
to go.
Exciting.
Coming
Alright, now
at
what?
us.
All right. Would it be useful for me to tell anyone to shoot right now? Get
Rusty
a free shoot
could.
action out
Rusty
of...
we could maybe take Beasterius
He
out.
can't line of sight.
Oh, you
no,
know
but
what?
take these guys out, then on his turn take them out.
So, well, here's the thing. If I give a shoot order right now,
There's no line
To
of
help-
sight restriction?
there are still line of sight restrictions, but he can clear these out
That's
now
what
and
I'm
then
saying.
free him up.
That's what Lincoln just said.
Yeah,
Right.
free him up on his
Yeah,
turn.
that's what I think we
are
should
in
do.
violent agreement.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
So this cave shoot right now. So you would get a first shot.
Oh, and I get one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now another rule I haven't mentioned yet because it hasn't come up, but it is applicable right now, is you also can't shoot him if there are other infected in his space. You have to clear out everything
Before you get the boss.
before you can get the boss.
Unless
So-
Nikki was there.
So you would want to get 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 points of damage, and then shoot him. Which
Well, he
you
gets
would be able to
he
do.
gets 2 shots. Oh, that's a one-time use.
Right.
Yeah.
But I can use this, and then I could,
On your turn,
and then I could take an extra.
start hitting him.
Yes. Stress.
So that should still
use
all
that.
be good. So yeah, you guys down here, do your shoots.
All right, Rusty, you're first,
I
right?
will do 1, 2, 3.
Okay. They go on
At the
pile.
very least, you get rid of the white cubes, right?
Yep.
Be strategic.
Right.
Come on, come on.
Yay.
Well done.
No, I get one. I get one.
And you
correct?
still get 1. Yes.
And it's at a range of 1, so I can't do these.
Nope.
Correct. So
Do
you'd
the
have to
dog.
get one of those other dogs.
That's fine. We don't want the white cubes to survive anyway, right?
Well, keeping him away from Beasterius is a good deal.
Right, that's what I
Yeah.
meant.
Now we do our normal turns. So my range is only 1. There's nothing out here for me. So
What about moving and...
I could blast these 2 out. What's
Yes.
Pentalion's range? You have a
3.
much better range than
I have a
that.
range of 3.
Oh, that was the one to clear out.
that's the
Yes,
horn,
that thing.
right.
I have a
I
range
like
of
that.
3, but
All right, so you have more options than I do. So since those are only really my options, I'll come out and do those.
yes.
So I'll move, I will stress, and I will blast.
Blast.
Ta-da.
And
We're all getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that now.
Well, I'm not. We're
It's
laying
real,
the
easy when
foundation.
it's real easy when there's 6 out
When
there.
you lay a foundation and they're not scattered all over the place like they were that first round.
All right, Nikki.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at the big guy.
The Doge.
Doge.
You need to stack the corpses carefully
Yeah.
so that you can stack more on top.
He's got 3 hit points.
That's 2 damage. And then I'm gonna stress and
Well,
do it again.
We have a.
No,
Well, she
Nikki
can ignore
doesn't-
that.
Nikki can
Okay.
ignore
Because
that.
she
Nice.
is the sniper. So she ignores the palace, because otherwise you couldn't shoot him at all because of the
Yeah.
palace. She's literally the only person who can attack the Doge. So she did the 4 damage out of 3. That kills him.
Right.
May as well get that
So
back.
stress me.
stress her up.
1.
Stress her for that. And you get a reward. So now healing people is getting more of an option. But I still like toys, if you want to give someone a toy.
Well,
Oh, what's her reward choices again?
Her reward is heal anybody 2, or draw and see who gets a item.
Yeah, you're already not doing well though.
I can't be killed.
until all of us are dead.
Okay. Can I do a toy then? But
Yeah,
it,
get a
I'm
toy.
gonna get somebody else. It's
It's
gonna be given
you're
to
gonna draw
someone
here,
else.
and then we'll see who gets it.
Who gets it?
Dun dun dun.
The doc.
The doc.
It's successful, correct?
It's always successful. It's a reward for killing a boss. You're just looking for who is the.
Hey, I got a better gun.
So now you do 2 damage.
At night.
Yep.
So,
Now your
well,
gun
that's
does
when we're
2
shooting
damage
it at
instead of
night.
1.
That's an upgrade, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you,
And
Nikki.
it's permanent.
You're
So
welcome.
now you can one-shot the Greys.
Oh, nice.
The aliens?
The Greys.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid turn order.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, that was
And
my
you're good.
turn.
And
All right,
she
Link.
took him out, right?
Yep.
He is-
Yeah, he's
dead,
gone.
dead.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be moving
So you
next
might as well
turn.
get rid of that one.
Yep.
The Admiral is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
I don't have a range of 3 to help with that.
I do, though, and I can move. But it's
Oh.
only one. I
Well,
only get,
you get a free move.
right.
But you can't shoot the Admiral till
The
those
first,
guys
the
are
first
gone.
shot,
Oh, yeah.
your first attack would kill those, and then you can stress and start hitting the Admiral.
Are we worried about this cube at all?
Let's do
no,
it, 'cause
it's just going to bounce and
He's
take
going to
out.
knock out 1 barricade.
I'm going to do that. So, first shot, 2 purple guys.
I love it.
And then another shot, stress me.
Oh, because the Admiral doesn't move.
The Admiral
so
never
he'll
moves.
always be a line of sight problem. That's why you want to do it now.
Yeah.
Got it.
And so, 2 damage.
And that's great. And like you've already
You get it
used your
next turn.
upgraded gun. Normally you couldn't have done that. But your upgraded gun gave you the range to do
So
it.
that's dead next
Right.
turn then, in theory.
If we can do that again, yes.
As long as we can block stuff that's in that space. That's great.
So it is my turn,
Brig Hill.
Brig Hill, and I can kill both of those because that's a 2 and a 1 for a 3.
Well, if I may make a suggestion,
Sure.
you can do 3 attacks with your normal attack, right? So like 1, 2, 3, say. This is going to give you 2 attacks. One of them can be the gray, and then the other one will be the boss.
Is that gun
Because this-
gone then? That's
because
a
this-
one-time
Right,
That's
now-
use?
8 total.
Oh, that's right. We did discuss that.
In other words, these 2 combined are 8,
Okay.
and this does a damage of 8.
Okay, so I take out
A bunch.
This white
8.
cube.
that white cube and that one.
Right.
It's not damage 8, is it?
Yeah, it shoots
Oh, no,
4.
it's 2 shots of 4.
2 shots of
Yeah,
So
4.
he'll do a 4 on this, which
4
kills
to-
it, and a 4 on this. He only has 3 health, so that would
Okay.
kill him.
It's not 8 points total, though. I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, my bad.
So I could do my initial shot of 3, which would take out 2 of these and that.
And that, sure.
So
Oh, right. It's 3, 3, 3. Got it.
Right.
okay, stress me out 1.
And then, so after you've used your main gun, you pull out the rocket launcher.
Is it just go out of the game?
And you can
It's
just
out.
set it aside. It's discarded out of the game. Do something to remember you don't have it anymore. First shot kills the cube, and the second shot will kill the boss.
You're dead.
And you get a reward for
You
that.
get a reward.
Yay.
Would you like to heal someone too, or give someone an item?
Ooh. Well, I can heal myself also, correct?
You can
Is
heal
this you?
anybody too.
That is me. I'm pretty far down. But
God, am I crazy? I feel like we're doing great.
This
Suddenly
feels a
we're
lot
doing
better
good.
than the first time.
yeah. I'm going to heal myself. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to
okay,
be
absolutely.
selfish, but I think I'm going to heal
It's not
myself.
selfish.
You earned it.
Yeah, totally, dude. All right. I have a range of 3. Am I killing this guy or this guy? This one, right? I might as well save the barricade if I can,
Yep.
right? I mean, there's no
I mean, if
rush.
you're just saving a barricade, there's one right here. You don't
I'm not
even
in
have
that.
to-
Oh, I'm in that space.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm missing up the colors. Oh, I'm here.
Yes.
Got it. Oh no, then I'll totally do this. Mm-hmm. Right?
You could also get that group. But they're not going to be a problem until...
And I can't
Next
get
round.
this group.
Because he is 2. You would only get the green
Okay,
guy.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
Okay. That was one action.
I think saving the barricade makes sense.
I agree.
Wow.
You have a...
You gotta slow down. Slow down.
I know, cube plate is dropped.
You can stress for a second action?
I don't think I need to stress for second action. What do you think?
Yeah. Unless you wanted to kill both of them now instead of
And
later.
just get it out of the way?
But if you don't kill them now, maybe some white guys join them and you kill all of them at once.
Well, are any of those... Only the gray ones are worth 2. So I can't do the gray anyway.
Right.
I agree. I'm gonna not stress, and I'm gonna drop a barricade where I am. Mm-hmm. Does it matter which? This one. That matters. Right?
I think that one's
Stronger.
you've got the
Because
stronger.
the grayer is harder to kill.
And they only do one... They'll only knock down one barricade each. And that guy would...
Those will be gone next turn by me, hopefully.
Excellent. Doc,
Doc, I can get rid of this.
he only has
Oh,
a
no, I
range of
can't.
1.
Doesn't he have a new gun?
His gun does
Still a
more
range of
damage,
1.
but it's only a range of 1.
Do I want to move and shoot? Or do I want to just do nothing?
Heal.
I'm going to heal anyway, right?
He's going to take down a barricade here.
Yeah, I mean, you would save... If you were to move and shoot, it would be to save that barricade.
Done.
over
I
there.
like that. I think we should try to save as many of those as we can. Right? The fewer times I have to do this.
And since he's almost dead, you're probably not going to need more stress for that anymore.
I would agree. So stress and shoot.
Oh my god!
Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to. It's the table and reaching over and. Sorry, everybody. Didn't you see the stress?
That was very exciting. That was very
And-
exciting.
And
And you heal someone.
who's in my
Probably.
space?
Break hell, so I'd heal you.
Yep.
Yes.
Done. Mm-hmm. Just seeing who needed it the most.
Yeah.
All right.
So there are no zombies in the first ring to knock down barricades. The Admiral does attack, because he's
Okay.
still alive. He
With
hits
his tentacles.
Lady Columbine for 2.
Ah,
Whips his tentacle across the whole board.
that's because I took out that other boss.
That's right. Well, you can go there and sniper him next.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's awesome.
Or I can just take him out.
Or I can.
Well, more things will come out in front of
That's
him,
true,
but she's
that's
not
true.
going to care about
That's
that.
true.
All right. Next.
So we've done with
So we're down to one boss.
we've done with the infected attack.
Crazy,
we're down
right?
to 1 boss.
Because we didn't go to space 5, I'd like to point out. Without these items, we would be
Right,
in big
with
trouble.
only 1 bad terrain.
Yeah, we'd be in big trouble.
Yes, we've moved to the next hour. Are you going to use your explosive ammo this turn?
I don't think.
I know, I'd save it. Might
I would
as well.
agree.
Saving it.
When there's a lot of stuff on
Yeah.
the board.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Like, it can be very possible for multiple bosses to be in the same space later
And
on.
I'm not going to use
Ew.
this.
You're not going to use that. That's right, you have to choose that now as well.
I'm not going to. There's no reason to.
So we'll put out the new infected, starting in the north.
Perfect. That's what we wanted, was 1 white.
We wanted a white to come out.
Just 1, though.
How about that?
That's fine.
There's more.
So
But he's gone
These
anyway,
guys
so-
don't come towards us. They just stay there.
Yeah, he stays out there. He's hiding in an apartment somewhere.
Blue, 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 blue.
But we want the blue in the traps cave, right?
Yeah.
That would be the absolute.
That's when you want the blue, because then it's guaranteed.
True.
And the final
Blue!
is all infected. They get caught in the traps and go back
Alright.
to the bag.
All right.
Now they move.
I got these.
All right.
Okay, this is wait.
Whites
That
move
is
2.
one,
Everything else moves 1.
1, 1, 2.
2.
1, 1, 1, 1. I did my 2.
Okay.
So then they move towards. Oh, he's gone.
Mysterious.
He's gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is like real doable now.
Crazy, right?
Does anyone? Is there a big group that needs healing right now? We could save that for paranoia purposes. Or does anyone want to move from where they are?
Hang on, something didn't move right. These 2 should be in here.
Okay.
Oh, you're
'cause
right.
they were there last
here
time.
originally. You're absolutely right. Would everyone here like to be able to move out and someplace else for free?
I'm moving, so that would be nice for me, but whatever.
And like, I'm not useful here because the best I can do is this. So I feel like I'm going to give everyone in this
And
section...
wait, I'm the dock, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, I could go somewhere. If
So
you want.
everyone in this section can move for free right now.
Wonderful.
All right, you're letting us do that,
Yes,
basically.
I'm giving that as my order. I'm going to choose to go somewhere where my shotgun
What about
is
here?
useful.
What's going to be going on? Who's going to be dealing with that?
Well, we have to wait till they get closer anyway.
Okay.
Because we can't shoot past us.
Unless I stay there and do
No,
it,
you
but I
should
should
come over
go to
and
the
help
boss.
with the boss.
So you're gonna shotgun that section up there?
I believe if I'm getting this correctly, I can stress and clear out all 7 of those cubes. Oh, yeah. Right? No, I can stress and clear out 6 of them. I can't kill the gray.
Right. I'm gonna come down here because this is where my shotgun is most useful.
Okay,
Wonderful.
Since you're doing all of those.
that makes sense.
Where would you like to move?
I'm
Columbine?
gonna start shooting at that purple dude, so
The Admiral.
And Doc.
Doc can shoot at a value of 2, so should I move to the south and get rid of that?
Oh, you can move
purple?
somewhere where there's a gray. The grays have 2 health.
No, right, the grays. Thank you.
The
That's what I
purples
meant.
do 2 damage.
Well, that's going to be here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where I am. That's the only gray on the board.
That's
Right?
close enough for you?
Yeah.
Because you only have range
Yeah.
1.
Right.
Yep. All right, so that was our free actions from my order. So now my normal action is going to be shotgun blast this group right here. And we're just going to nonchalantly go like that. And I don't think it's worth me stressing. I'm already kind
Okay.
of up the track, so I'll be done.
all right. And I shoot at the Admiral.
Pop, pop. That's
pop.
2 damage.
2 damage.
He has
He's
4
dead.
health.
he's done.
He's
You
deep.
are the boss killer.
You're getting back at him for giving you 2 damage.
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Would you like to
Dramatic.
heal someone too, or get an item?
I probably need to heal myself,
Yep.
right?
I would heal either
I
you
want
or...
stuff.
It's tough.
I know.
You
Stuff
could also
is
heal.
good.
You can also heal during the daytime.
Yeah, get stuff.
Really?
Do what you want.
I'm sorry, I asked this before. Is there any disadvantage to being in the red?
If you're in the red and you make something fall off, you give everyone a stress.
That's right, thank you.
Well, the dog's not going to get through, right? The barrier's going to stop it.
Yes.
I would heal.
And we've got other people.
I think we don't need stuff right now. What do you think? Am I crazy?
I like stuff.
All right,
I always like stuff though, but
go for stuff.
then I also don't always win this
But
game.
then I
so.
could be. It's not really stuff for me necessarily. That's
Right, it's a
the
random
thing.
person
It's
gets
a
a thing.
random person.
But everyone's
Oh.
stuff is useful.
I have no problem. if
She's
you-
doing it.
Okay.
Stuff.
I love it. It's a stuff for him.
Stuff for you.
Rusty, what'd you get?
Anti-aircraft gun.
That sounds
4 shots,
good.
2 weapons, 2 damage,
Oh,
3
that's-
range, 1-time use.
4 shots at 2 damage each.
Nice.
Sweet, that'll be good to have
8
later on.
damage at anywhere on the
There you
board
go.
in the cave in the section
Nice.
I'm in.
That's awesome.
Nice
Well,
to
you
know,
used,
Nikki.
you used your last
Okay.
boss killer gun. You got
Yeah,
a new
yes, that's great.
It'd be nice to have 2 bosses in the same section.
Well, we'll have them next round for
We are
sure,
here.
probably.
one. Yeah, for
Lincoln?
sure.
Well, I guess I'm just going to shoot here. I don't know if I'm going to stress because I'm getting low as well.
And we want to clear out this area anyway.
Yep.
Right.
So I'll shoot here, 1 shot.
Okay.
I guess I can take another shot too, since it does let me do 2.
You have range 2, yeah, so you
Yeah.
can kill him and him.
Yep.
Perfect.
Alrighty. And not
And
stressing,
you,
correct?
and you have a free move if you would like to use it.
Oh yeah.
So
Where do you want to be next turn?
I have the ability to heal everyone in one section.
You're over here though, right?
Well,
I feel I should come over here
I
and
don't
help.
have to put it on mine. Well, you guys are already together, and you could both use healing, so maybe you just stay where you are.
Okay.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
You guys are the ones that need it the most.
Right.
If anything, we could move to you.
Well, Rusty, Matthew can move to us as well and take the healing because
Well, I have to do this before I do my action,
Oh.
but the doc could heal me. You know, there's healing around.
Yep.
I'm not worried about it. All right, awesome. Brig hell.
All right. Well, I can clear out those two, and I could stress again and then clear out the rest of them.
Yes.
I could do that for a stress, and I'm pretty low on that. I think.
And then really this whole section will be a non-issue for
Right.
the rest of the night for the most part.
Right?
Okay.
So I think we should do that.
All right.
I'm going to do that. So 1, 2. That's my 3 shot. And then 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
He's
really-
a hitter.
It's exciting. It's great when they don't have to all rush you at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, that really
That was
put us back
That was
in
painful.
the very first turn of the game.
And I'm sorry, you stressed to do that, correct?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for remembering that.
No worries.
Pantaleon,
All right, I get a 1 shot,
shotgun blast.
and that will be these guys, right?
Sure.
All 3 of those? Mm-hmm. Oh, this is going to be horrible.
Oh God, why are you doing this?
I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know.
You gave him that part.
Next time we play this game, I need to sit near that.
That
God.
is definitely increasing your degree of difficulty.
It does.
It does.
But bear in mind, I'd be bad at this anyway. They're already like so sweaty in my hands. It's horrible. This game's great. That's so horribly great.
Man,
Can't get him just all line up. He's got
just
to
hanging off his thumb.
All right, I'm gonna stress.
Good. Because I want that to happen again.
I'm gonna kill these 3.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
We need
there's a way.
like baby powder or something out.
All right, I'm gonna try left-handed and see if that works.
Oh no, that sounds.
Quiet you.
I can't see. What do you do?
Well, 1 didn't even make it.
He totally dropped it off.
All right. It can be either side, right?
Yeah, I understand. He's white, so remember he's going to move 2.
That makes the most sense.
That's so funny.
So yeah, so all of these will be together
Right.
next
He
time.
keeps
And it
it
just
Now
stuck,
take a stress.
I
stuck
just
to
did
his
that.
fingers, and they slid.
You
It just
be
slipped.
quiet. And I'm gonna drop a barricade
Oops, sorry.
Be careful how you drop it.
right here.
Yeah. Not in anybody's head.
Doc?
I get 1 shot at 2, right? So that kills this.
Yes.
Yes, thank goodness. It's one
I think I
cube,
can
Dave.
drop 1
Yeah.
cube.
Well, if it sticks to your finger.
Very good.
And
And heal somebody.
I don't see any reason to stress and do something else, do you?
Oh no.
There's no reason to.
You don't have the range to shoot anything, so you would just be moving somewhere.
Right.
And you can,
I will heal this guy. Right? Pantalone?
Undoing the drop that he
Yeah,
did.
basically. Horrible. Done.
Right. So we have attacks. There's only 1 attack. This guy knocks down 1 barricade. And that's all they got for this turn.
Yay.
Here come the last wave of infected.
I'm not going to use this because that's for boss.
All right. You have to choose.
There's
whether or
no
not
reason
one
for
of
Nikki to
these.
use
Just want to
first.
make sure.
I don't know if it's necessary
I
yet.
don't think it is.
I don't think it is at all.
Oh, wait.
Go.
So here they come. Paranoia to one of you.
Paranoia stops the.
Stop stressing. You cannot voluntarily stress to take an extra action.
Probably the doc. I don't
Yep.
think. I don't think I'm
Wanna
going to
put it
do
right
2
there?
things, right?
Yeah, and he can heal himself from the paranoia wherever he is.
Well, you're going to use this, aren't you?
yeah, but I thought I was going to use it over here.
Oh. Oh, right. That makes
But I
sense.
could delay if we
No,
wanted to
you're
coordinate.
probably right to use it over there.
Paranoia here has to go to anybody. So let's put it on one of you.
Yep.
Since
Yep.
I'm going to heal it.
Okay.
Anyway,
There you go.
we'll put it on
That makes sense.
3 out here.
Oh, wait.
We need to worry about this because we want to get that guy.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that same
We
thing.
need the human shield.
That's like a side quest.
No, I don't think we're going to get this guy.
I don't think we're gonna
We
get
can't
that
shoot past this is the problem.
Yeah. So even when
Even if Nikki were there, we couldn't,
right, we're not going to be able to kill these
because
two.
Nikki can't get rid of everything in that
The traps
space.
get all of these guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
can't.
we won't get that survivor.
Those traps have also been great for making that more manageable.
Yes,
'cause that's
well,
like
supposedly.
9.
Okay, everything moves.
All right, I got
yes.
my 2 quadrants.
Take 1 and then
Okay, so this
2.
bounces.
Yes.
This goes away.
Nope.
1.
They already attacked it.
Yeah, they already did.
already
it.
just
Yeah,
bounced.
we're just
Oh, it
moving.
just bounces, right?
Right.
Duh. And then these move. And then these move.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
So these are the last infected that come out.
Okay.
For
No
tonight.
infected come out in the last hour.
And we're going west, so we need to make sure that's
Oh, we
clear.
could get this guy, right?
Oh, because those guys will move forward.
Yeah.
So, but the only reason to kill them, well, we would also save those barricades.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
So there's reasons.
Totally.
There's totally reasons.
Maybe you should go over there.
But first, I'm going to give a healing order over here. So
Yay.
that is 1 heal here, 1 heal, and no more paranoia for there.
Nice.
And we'll set that aside. That'll come back in the bag. That was my last order. I'm standing right here.
I'm standing here.
If you don't mind terribly, I'll just use my turn to take these and you can go problem solve elsewhere.
You don't want to get rid of these?
I do, but he can do that easier than I can.
Because we don't care about these.
I guess I could do it too because I have a shotgun blast. It's just the stress I'm considering because I have 1 extra than he does.
Right.
I thought you weren't worried. You can't die.
That's true. I can't die.
Tell
I
the
don't
rest of
want to
us
get
can.
in the red and
Start dropping cubes.
yeah.
But you're not Dave.
I didn't get to use this at all the first round. I can
Yeah.
send you back 3 for sure.
This will be useful
Yeah,
in the
100%.
next day. All right. I think you've talked me into it.
You're the one that loves the survivors. You might as well try for it.
Ooh.
So that
So we'll
causes
blast
you
these
1
guys.
stress. Did
Yes.
you take it yet?
No, I have not.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to try to roll them off my
Oh my lord.
Oh.
I'm
Do
gonna
'em
roll.
here.
No, I'm going to roll them off my
No.
Oh my god.
Do them right here.
You don't tell me what to do.
Okay, do what you want to do.
He's the captain.
He's Captain
I'm going to do it
Terror.
up here.
Okay.
Leave it to me to try to do that, but I never
I'm
get
done.
to do my.
Oh, I shouldn't knock the table. Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Nikki.
So I'm thinking I should move to where the palace is and shoot the purple guy.
Well, we
Well,
gotta.
so these guys are going to move forward.
Yeah,
and we'll be
let's
able
do
to take
these.
care of
So
this.
stay where you are and just...
So you could just shoot gray guys for a living. Yeah.
So I'll shoot this guy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just throw it, toss it.
No.
Roll it.
No. Get close to. Get it close to the board. Yeah.
Here or here.
Whatever you want. Cool.
We have fewer cubes, I think, this time, and yet I think that's more more tenuous. Mostly probably because of me.
All right, and then I'm not gonna stress. I shouldn't stress anymore.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. Okay,
So
it's
that
my
was my
turn.
turn.
So I'm gonna do these two.
Can you?
Yes.
Oh, you can do
Because he has range of...
2 or 3,
Oh, he's range
depending
3
on his
now.
gun.
And then take your free move.
Yeah, you may as well move somewhere.
We're going to need help. Yeah, we're going to need help over there, right? Well, hang on. If you move there, are you going to be in hand-to-hand combat with these guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those guys are going to be an ish.
And that should be Rusty over there, right? No, he only does 2. It's
Well, you haven't stressed
No.
for an action yet, right?
I only
No.
do one.
So you could move there and take some of those out.
yeah. Let's just do that.
You can take 2 out?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
got 2 shots per fire action.
But I've got my own to take care of in front of me, don't I?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Did you stress me?
No, I did not. Sorry. Thank you.
So why don't I just take them out?
And you can get 1 more while you're at it, which
Oh,
will
I
save
can
us a
take all 3.
barricade.
Yeah, so I'll take all 3.
Yeah. That'll save us a barricade.
It does? Oh, yeah, because there's one more
Because this one
movement
would
phase.
move
Yep.
in and attack one of the barricades in the last hour.
One fell off.
Stress.
You want it here or here?
Doesn't matter. It's not
I don't
gonna-
think it matters.
It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, there, because then it's clear there. We can, if we want to focus, we can focus there.
Right.
I assume you don't want to stress and do something else.
No, at this point, I'm not going to.
Okay. So, Pantalone.
Dave.
Yeah. Oh no, it's horrible.
On the top.
On the top, Vincent.
That's where you should have gone to.
But he's doing a group of 3 and another group of 2. You should do the group of 2.
If
What's
he
the
does
right
it right,
order
they
to do
just
them
sit
in?
there on top.
Oh,
Would
what
you
is?
rather do 2 first or 3 first?
Oh, interesting.
3.
3 first?
Yes, 3 here.
Wouldn't 2 make more sense?
I mean,
Then you
I'll
have to drop
demonstrate how that
3.
works.
Then you would have to drop 3
You might
in
be
a
able
smaller
to. You might be able
area.
to drop the 2 right there and make a platform for your 3 on
That's
top
true
of it.
too.
No,
let's
come
try
all
on.
right.
Here we go. Try that.
No way.
We'll do the 2 first.
I like your confidence.
Well, we've seen.
Oh, am I doing right over there?
We've seen sticky fingers or not.
Oh my god. This will work perfectly. Look, right here.
Yeah, of course you just push.
I did push a bunch of stuff. And
also close to the
I
edge.
know.
stress.
That's because he shoved more
Get
to
rid
the
of these
edge.
3.
Oh, I can't look.
It'll be fine, Matthew.
I don't know.
Is that gonna work? No. Right here. Just one.
The middle one always does it, though.
Can't
You
see
just
it.
Stress. Fine.
His hand's in the way. I can never see it.
You can tell from their reaction.
That's
I haven't even let go, and whoop,
it's
They're
always
already
falls
there.
back.
That was Pandalone, and I'm gonna drop a barricade. Oh, I can't.
They're all full?
They're awful.
Oh, crap.
Boo.
But I needed to be there to fight that stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
All right. Is that
Doc?
doctor now?
He can heal someone
well, he needs to heal himself anyway. He
out
has
of his
a-
paranoia.
he has
You can only
paranoia.
do one thing. So,
One
whatever you-
person.
Yeah,
I go back one and lose this?
yeah. But you'll lose that at the end of the night anyways.
Oh, then screw it.
So you could heal.
Yeah, this makes more sense.
Right.
Unless I should do my move before I heal. I could heal you.
Well, you have to heal him. You have to stay there if you're going to heal.
Right, I'm saying, let's say I haven't done that yet. I haven't taken
Oh,
my
I'm saying,
action
you've
yet.
been saying you could
my
heal me
action,
instead.
I could move here and heal you.
That's true.
Do it.
Right?
Yep.
Who's more likely to knock out more
Me?
cubes next?
We're not
'Cause we
even
don't want
we're not
that
even
to-
fighting cubes next, are we?
We don't want that. We're saving barricades, essentially.
It doesn't seem worth it.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna
something.
say I'll do me since
Alright.
I'm bound to lose a stress when I drop cubes. Done.
All right.
Gain of stress.
Attacks.
Yeah, that's
These are the only zombies in ring 1, so the infected knock out that one barricade. Beginning of the next hour, do you want to use bullets?
No.
You want to use your treatise on demonology on the 0 bosses?
No.
Everything moves one because there are no dogs.
There's no dogs, so everything moves 1, which means those guys will move into the stuff.
So that needs hand to hand on each one of those.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to punch this guy, because why not?
Okay.
Because I'm that powerful. And it goes right there.
Okay.
And it makes no sense to stress to do anything else, so I'm done.
Wonderful.
Nikki.
I'm going to shoot that gray guy.
Love it.
Wonderful. Bam. Should I just make a little cone on top?
I don't know. Do what you want to do.
No, if you can shore up that base and that hole in the bottom.
There?
If you think you can do it, if not, then
I'm
don't.
not.
Then don't.
I wouldn't tempt it with those guys on the edge.
Yeah, I know. That's bad over there.
That was
Good.
perfect.
All right, Link.
That's the punishment for Dave pushing those.
It really is.
It makes it so it's really bad over there.
So you're free to go elsewhere, because I think Rusty
Even-
can
even
take
though
care of
that's
this
there?
business.
Okay.
Or Rusty can come in here, push that guy out, and then shoot those guys.
Why doesn't Lincoln just kill that guy?
Well, I can come over here. I
'Cause
don't
he
have
can-
to move.
His
Rusty-
power is to push something out
Oh,
anyway.
got it.
We have to get rid of this guy first, and then these guys if we want to save
Okay.
him.
Boom. I punched him.
I'm happy to get Lincoln to kill as many things as possible because he's the best cube dropper.
And then
Yep.
I'm going to shoot those dudes. Stress
Stress.
me.
That's a stress.
Yep.
You say I'm the best cube drummer, but it's getting scarier.
It's very scary. It's all gonna be bad for me. I think we should just lose the barricades.
Ooh.
Oh, he's so good. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Well, he's right there. He's also got long arms.
Yeah. Still,
Yeah,
he's
you
so
guys
good.
should be in.
All right,
opposite
Rusty, you're
sides.
up.
I'm here already.
Yeah, he can save 3 barricades by staying where he is.
And I can save one barricade, or I can give up an additional stress and save a second barricade.
It's not worth the stress to me.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Dude, just take those guys out.
Right.
Right, he can only do 2 of them.
He'll do them because the grays are
Oh, that's right.
2 hit points.
Right. So
Ta-da.
Don't take my spot.
Oh, that was
Yay.
brilliant.
Oh my god, I'm doomed.
why was that your spot?
No, I'm just doomed.
Everyone is so good at this, Dave.
Quiet you. All right, this guy's here, right? I need to do this because I can't.
You can't. There's a 2, dude.
That will lose 3 barricades though. The purple will lose 3.
Well, he can-
the doc
he
can
can
do
shoot
that.
the purple.
Done. These 2?
Yep.
All right,
Wait.
Dave.
Oh yeah.
It's a 1.
Oh god damn it. The old sticky fingers trick.
I know.
Sticky
One is here. That's the benefit of sticky
It
fingers.
wasn't intentional.
One here, one there.
And sadly, I cannot drop a barricade.
Oh, right. That's fine.
It's not worth spending a stress to move and drop one,
We
right?
still have a ton of barricades.
I would agree.
Compared
This
to the
guy,
3 that we had before.
Doc's
Yeah,
going to take
3.
out the purple.
Purple.
yes, because
You would kill 2 barricades otherwise.
one cube. How hard could that be?
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Oh, you
Well,
suck.
It would just, other than the stress, it would just roll out, you know. Yay.
Nice. And heal.
And heal this guy again.
Pants.
Yeah. Sweet.
So at the end of the night, so to mop up, the infected will do their final attacks. So this guy will knock out 1 barricade. This guy will knock out 1 barricade. And that is all the attacking that happens.
That's insane.
We are going to leave via the
Attacky.
west. We've saved
It's attack.
this guy,
Yay.
comes with us, and we've collected all these barricades that are
insane.
still
Nice.
up. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That goes with you. That's part of your posse.
And what does he do again? He has +1.
So he adds +1 to all your attack values. So your assault value is a 2, and your attack with that is now a 3,
Sweet.
which usually doesn't matter unless you can happen to attack a boss.
Right.
And you can throw him in front of any 1 instance of damage.
Got it. Okay.
That should happen. So we're choosing west. I think that's the clear choice.
The traps go away.
The traps have served their purpose.
Wow,
that was amazing.
huge. Those traps were huge.
And all these infected and all of those infected will go back in the bag.
And the black cube, yes.
And will set
That you
us-
had
will
left
start
out.
us on this path.
No,
but
wait,
we won't
nightmare
do it
thing
yet.
or whatever. Nightmare deck or...
These go back in.
No, we do this first.
Yep, we'll do all this. That's all mop up. The paranoia that we've gotten, this goes off. We'll go back in the bag. And we will shuffle,
That's right.
and then we will have something will sink.
How many did we save?
More than the 12 we started with, I think.
4, 8, 13.
Nice.
That's awesome. We had 3 going into.
Well, that drawing that 4 was awesome.
Well, the traps was huge.
The traps saved
was
us a bunch.
huge. It stopped us from drawing 12 cubes from the bag.
Yeah, I loved that. Okay. So now we're going to see which part of Venice sinks next. It is 12. That's where the grenade goes.
That's
All
good, because
right.
I don't have it.
Yeah, well, if we happen to find it, I can use the Leviathan Horn
Yep.
to free that up.
True.
Now the event. This one's bad.
Oh,
It's called Chaser. We will add an additional boss to the ones that we're normally. So
Which
we're going to
is
get
5.
We were going to get 4 bosses. Now we're going to get 5 bosses,
Okay.
and the final boss is going to be another cylinder. Now we choose how far we're going. So
Well, we're
Do we-
going.
do we want to go to the gold?
I think we should.
I think we
I
should.
think that was a
Especially
good
with more
plan.
bosses.
I would agree.
Yeah. So by spending 2 hours going there, we'll still have 2 hours to do things. And we just saw how useful having 2 hours was last daytime.
We could even use those 2 hours to get rid of the bad terrain and have nothing but good terrain.
That would be
Yeah.
That
awesome.
that would be amazing. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's. I
Let's go.
Captain says do that.
Do we?
Captain says.
Do we have enough time
It's 2
to
hours.
exit stuff?
So we will have 1 more daytime, and our current exit is just the boat at this point, unless we find the grenade.
And how many hours to get to the boat?
To get to
3?
the boat would take 3,
So in theory, we could do that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
and getting to the grenade would also take 3 if we're able to
Okay.
find it.
Love it.
So I like this. I like this plan. So we have 2 daytime hours left. There's no special action for me to do here because there's nothing special on this space. So I'm going to spend my first action resting and get back 2 of those.
all right.
Okay.
I'm going to block off one of the bad terrains.
Mm-hmm.
Mark it.
Nice.
I should probably rest as well.
Okay. Though we also have the doctor who could.
Well,
heal
I'm going
us
to do
through.
Rusty
Yeah.
because
All
it's a 3.
Because he
remember?
should do the other one of those, and then they can each do a search through their deck. A deck.
I
thing.
think you guys doing the 2s either don't rest at all, but I can only do this twice.
Right.
One's going to be Rusty because it's the most efficient.
So should one of us not?
One of you
heal
should not rest.
so that you can heal the other. one?
Yes. Well,
Then I'll
or I
give-
could look for stuff, but
Then
I'm
I'm going to give Joey Pants the opportunity to search then. Just in the
Okay,
outside chance that we
perfect.
get the grenade.
perfect. So you're here.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll just trade off.
Yeah, so go
So-
for it. Joey Pants,
so
not Doc.
you find an item for him.
Okay.
Nope,
Not that
Doc.
deck.
Joy pants. Fireworks.
Not the grenade.
The infected cannot perform movement or attack for 1 hour.
Sweet.
So you would use that at the beginning of one of the hours, and it
it's-
stops all of the infected from moving and attacking.
All
Nice.
of them. The whole board.
The fireworks distract
That's what
them.
it says.
Nice. All right,
not the
Lincoln, way to
grenade.
go. All right, Rusty.
Ooh, I think I should kill the other
Yes.
bad terrain. It moves me up 1, unfortunately.
Oh, but he'll heal you.
He'll
3,
heal me.
so-
That's
no.
fine.
Why don't we let Nikki do that? Why would you waste
Well,
stress
then
for that?
Then she could look for some of her own
She can-
items.
Yeah, but it's a stress versus a not stress, right? Why don't you just look for an item? It might go to Nikki anyway.
No, you only search for your own items in the daytime.
Ah, got it.
See, anything I use would,
All right, go for it. then.
but she could then search, and then I can search on
Okay.
my next turn.
Yeah,
All right.
I like it.
All right.
We'll spread out the items that way.
So Pantalone. I don't see any reason to heal. Do you? Should I just go back to the beginning, or look for stuff?
I like stuff. I
Do we
like
need more barricades? We got 13, Rusty.
We
had
as we saw,
we had 15 last
yes,
time.
it's not a bad thing to have more barricades because we are able to better. We also gained by.
But we're gonna have one more section to
Fine.
defend this time.
I'll do that once anyway.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, another bad guy.
And then for my first healing, I will do 3 for Lincoln.
Okay.
On you.
I'm gonna look for something.
Well, I meant like an additional.
I'll search for an item. I found a survivor. One more survivor in the bag.
Nikki P.
I guess I'm searching now, or
Yeah.
okay. So I
Unless
just
you want to go back to your
Unless you
original
want to heal
stress.
to, you can go to full health or search for an item.
Let her go
If you
to
search
full
for an
health.
item, you're gonna
Let her
do
go
it.
to full health.
Yeah.
We're going to have 5 bosses, and she's our long-range sniper, and she's going to need to take a lot of extra turns.
Yep.
moving
that's true.
around, stressing
Yeah,
and
stressing.
moving.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, heal me
Yeah, that's a
or
good point.
rest or whatever.
Fully rested.
Okay, search Dave.
Which one? Penalty
Pants.
You flip that. And you ignore
excellent.
the stress. You can pick survivor or item.
We want item, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pants.
Barbed wire.
Oh, barbed wire is awesome.
Okay, at least.
Place
I want
on
the
this
dang
card
grenade.
the first 5 infected which enter a barricade box.
Yes.
Wow. Then you discard the card at the end of the night.
Yeah, so the ones that would normally go in here causing melee damage will get caught up in the barbed wire. The first 5 that would normally go in these boxes, wherever they are,
That's sweet.
end up on the barbed wire.
Thanks, Link.
Yeah.
If you choose to use it. You would choose to use it at the beginning of the night. So you could save it for the last night,
Sure.
but you should probably use it the first night.
So,
Brig Hill?
yeah, I don't know that I want to use someone else because I'm actually in pretty bad shape on the.
You're going to go back. You're about to go back 3 for what it's worth.
Oh, I'm about to go back 3. Okay, but
That's
I'm
why.
going-
That's why I liked it when you were here.
but
But that's still good too.
but I could do a search for myself, but I may get tagged with an extra stress.
Yeah.
Whereas
But that's
Listen,
I
if
could
you're worried-
add barricades.
if you're worried about them,
I could add barricades. That would give us 20.
Wow.
20 barricades for 5
Bosses.
bosses.
Ugh. Hey, but one of the bosses could be survivivors. Let's pray. Let's chant for that.
what?
Remember,
draw a
if
survivor,
When we draw a
there's no
survivor,
There's no boss.
for it.
Ooh, that's true.
the more survivors in the bag, the
So,
better.
you know what that would mean?
what do you like?
That means probably better doing a search then.
Yeah.
Because then...
Go for it.
And worst
Flip
of-
it.
Yeah, flip it.
Go
Don't
for
be
it.
black, don't be black.
Item.
Item. So
What'd you get?
Chainsaw.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
awesome.
During an
Melee?
assault,
Oh.
you deal 3 damage. This can be split up amongst several infected.
Oh, nice.
So instead of just punching a single guy in a barricade box, you do 3 damage combined to whichever ones are in the barricade boxes you can reach.
That's for the rest of the game?
Yeah, that's permanent.
Nice.
Oh, right, because that's a one-time use.
Right. Nice.
Yeah.
So put me in places with very little barricades.
Yeah.
Okay. Pantalone. I could either heal 2 or search for stuff. I don't think there's a reason to draw 4 barricades. What do you think? More stuff? I seem like I've already got stuff. I'm going to heal 2.
Okay.
That'll let me move around.
And Doc.
Rusty goes back 3.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Okay. So we're finished with the day phase. We're going to start off the night phase by putting out terrain.
And it's all good.
Right, so we're going to be doing terrain now at the start of the night phase to set up the night. And since we've knocked out all the bad terrain, we're just going to have 2 good terrains. So we're going to put in the 4 good terrain tiles into the bag, randomize them. And these come out in a random location in here, the same way as the bad terrain does.
With the cards. But those
Look
2
at
red
that.
cubes can go
Yep.
away.
Yes, we're done with those red cubes. Those are just to remind us that we have covered up that bad terrain. So first, the gas cans. The gas cans are in the south section.
Which way do we want to go? We want to go west again, right?
We definitely want to go west. There's
Yeah.
no way but west to go. The gas cans, anyone who is in the section with the gas cans can, after performing an action, can destroy one of the barricades in the south.
Okay.
By destroying a barricade, you then do 1 damage to everything in that
neat.
cave. So if you take a barricade from here, everything here takes 1 damage. If you do a barricade from here,
Gosh, I
everything
wish it
here
was
takes
over
1
At
here.
the end of your turn?
At the end of an action.
At the end of an
You can do that.
action. So you can stress and do it twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
after each
Gosh,
action.
I wish it was over here. This is what we needed.
And then
So
our
we got to focus
second,
our attention over.
our second good terrain is the altar. And the altar is coming out in the east. So any infected that we kill from here will go back in the bag instead of going on the pile of corpses. So we want Dave in the east.
I wish I could shake my fist at you, but it's sad.
You know it's
sadly
true.
I do.
That is all our terrain. So we'll take out the rest
You
of
did
those.
okay last round. It didn't look pretty, but it worked.
Take out the rest of the good terrain.
Okay.
After the terrain, we decide where the barricades are. So, I mean, I think we want barricades where the gas cans are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Totally.
So if we do 3 there, and we definitely want to go west, so we'll do at least 2 in each of those.
We don't want to go north.
We can't.
We can only go west to get where we're going.
What's north?
Oh, because we can't take the
we've
Zeppelin.
given up the hand
Yeah.
grenade.
Yeah.
Is that what we've done?
We don't have
No, that
it.
even the hand grenade is west.
Yeah, we'd have to go all the way around. It's closer this
got
way.
it. I'm sorry.
But
I didn't see there was not a line there.
And
Got
we've
it.
also given up the hand grenade.
Yep, that's
we
fine.
don't have it.
100%. I agree. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we're pretty much banking on getting to this boat
all right.
and finding the boat.
Go.
That's right, because we have to find it too.
Yeah, that's actually one of those situations where, similar to calling the radio tower, when we go to the boat ending,
Yep.
I will have one, since it'll take 3 hours to get there, I will have 1 chance to find the boat. If I don't find it,
Yeah.
Rusty will have 1 chance to find the boat.
and that's it.
And if we don't find the boat, we're done.
Awesome. We got to get there first.
What's the bridge? How does that one work? You don't remember?
Uh,
This is the last fighting turn.
Well, the finale is a fighting turn if we get to it.
Okay.
But
got
it's going to be unique compared to all
But the
the others.
finale doesn't even start until we find the boat.
The finale won't start unless
If we don't find the boat, game over. If we
Game
find
over.
the boat, we still have a fighting turn.
we have a fight on the boat.
We're not going to make it.
Fight on the boat. In which case, these cards don't matter anymore.
I don't know. I haven't done the boat.
Love it. Let's go. Put out those barricades.
Okay.
Captain-
We have 7 barricades
Captain
left.
Terror.
So
4, 6, 7.
I'd say, what, 2...
I already forgot what the east thing does again.
We kill them and they go on the altar. They just go into
They
the
go
bag.
back in the bag instead
Okay.
of going on the thing. So we'll put 2 on one of these.
and 1 on the other.
We'll put 1 on something that has 3.
I would
Since
agree.
we want to go west,
I would
do you
Yes.
want to
yes.
put more there?
Yes.
Or? All right.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't matter. We need to kill everything over
We need
there.
to kill everything in the
So we
west,
don't
which is the
necessarily
thing.
need even barricades over it, other than a little bit.
Right, so should we put in the north
I
since
see what
we're
you're
less
saying.
interested
In other words,
in
we
that?
must
Yes.
focus our attention on
Yes.
that. They can't get to the barricades.
We'll put.
And should we put some of these here then?
Yeah, that's what
Yes.
I'm thinking.
All right.
Don't you think so? We should just
Yeah.
focus, not let it get out of control.
Yeah, that
Stop
seems
them
good.
from coming in.
And now we put ourselves on. So I think we should avoid the gas. These are essentially like shotguns that hit everything. So we're redundant in the gas cans.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'd
what
say-
I was here's
I'd
what I
say
was
we
thinking.
go elsewhere.
What I was thinking is,
So I'm gonna go.
I
to the
agree
west.
with you going elsewhere
Yep.
because I have range, and range doesn't matter. But what I was thinking was I could spend one to do an action and then replace it at the end of my turn.
Oh yeah, that's
But the
good
problem
too.
is, then I'm wasting my range by not being somewhere else.
It
And if
doesn't-
you are
I
truly
have
worried
3
about me
range.
dropping cubes, then I
Nikki
should
has
be
3
over
range.
here.
Yeah.
I have
Rusty has
3.
3 range. There's a lot of range.
That's a good place to start anyway. Yeah, people who do lots of damage should be here anyway, so we're putting more cubes in the bag instead of on there.
And the gas cans only do damage to the infected, not to the bosses.
They hit everything for 1 damage.
Excellent.
So they won't kill Goliaths, since unless you did 1 damage on your action and then use a gas can, that gas can damage will then kill the Goliath. But that damage will also
I almost
accumulate
feel
on
like
the
these should be here then, right? I was just thinking that if my guy is truly here,
Oh, right, because he can drop them.
I can drop
That's
one every
right.
turn.
That's
Remember,
true.
like, we had that
Okay,
situation where
that's
he
true.
wasted...
If you're truly worried about me dropping cubes on the thing, and that's legitimate.
Okay.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah, that gives
Okay.
him more spots to put barricades. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Where do you want to go?
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Until she knows what's going on.
Yeah. So wherever, probably not the altar area.
North, south, or west?
Yeah.
West. I think we should mostly be in west, but not leave things naked. Except she's not like a heavy hitter necessarily.
She's our boss killer.
Yeah.
And I can,
We don't know where the bosses are going to
and
be.
I can hit the stuff that's close.
I'm also a boss killer.
Yeah.
She's the boss killer because she's not blocked by line of sight.
True.
That's the reason she's the boss. I'm not saying
We don't
you
even know
have
where the
power.
bosses are.
Should I just be here or should I can move, I'll be over here. Just
Right.
for
You can
sake
always
to
move
see
for
what
free.
happens.
You could always, and it's better to not be on the big gas cans for you, because you can move. Well, no, you have to spend an action. But yeah, you can move here, do a thing, and then
Right.
blow it up if you feel like it. Break Hill?
I don't know where anybody's going to be. I almost
Yep.
think we need to be a bit spread out.
I'm going to go here.
And
This guy's going to go here for sure.
Okay. And Doc is going to go. Do you have an idea?
I
Or
might
should
stay with these guys just so I
maybe
can
I should
feel
go
them.
to the gas cans,
Yeah.
but not use them necessarily. You know, only
Right.
it should be a fallback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here for sure. This guy.
Or having Doc available on the gas cans might be a nice option, too.
In what way?
In that the Doc can suddenly do a lot of damage by using a gas can.
You know that means I have to be the cube dropper then.
Yeah, you shouldn't be there.
Yeah. That's. I almost feel like I should just stay here.
You should
Wait.
be with us. You can help us heal.
Who has where?
On the west. We need to focus on the west, don't you think
Okay.
so?
That
I like
sounds
it.
good.
I like it. Done.
All right. So
Well, I like it.
now we're going to see where the bosses come in.
Survivor.
So our first boss is a cone.
Before we do that, do
Yes.
we want to worry about whether
we have to
want
do
use the
these.
powers?
Do we do these
Oh,
now?
right. We use those.
This one has to be at this. No, you're right. I don't have to
Barricades.
decide yet, right?
Well, the barbed
the-
wire.
The moons we have to use at the beginning of the night. So yes.
So I have to decide. Well, we're using this,
Yeah,
right?
we're using the We're using the
All right.
barbed
So
wire.
barbed wire is active.
So just remember to.
Where do
that
we
it's
want
there.
it to be?
No, it's
Anywhere?
everywhere.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's just the
That's
whole
right.
everything
thing.
is
Hang
lined
on.
with barbed wire.
Fireworks.
Fireworks is by the hour. You can choose to use it.
Got it, because there's
Save
no
it to
moon,
when
and
it's-
same thing for this. Okay, got
Yep.
it. Done. Thank you. And Nikki has to
Okay.
decide later. Right.
It's
So-
by the hour
Yeah,
as well.
So first is a cone boss, and it is the purple cone, the tenor. He comes out
Oof.
in North 2. The tenor is going to move 2 spaces during infected movement, and then if he's still alive and he has 6 health, his attack will be to destroy all of the barricades in his section and the 2 adjacent sections.
Okay. Keep going.
So that's not good.
No, we need Nikki.
I mean,
over
none of them are good.
Yeah.
Next, we have a cylinder, and it is the purple cylinder. So the Admiral is back in North 1.
there. Wow.
We have a cone. It is the white cone, so Beastarius is back
Oh, Beastarius.
in West 1.
It's over here.
At least we're there.
Next, 2 are cylinders.
Stupid
So
Beastarius.
we're in this night phase. The first cylinder is gray, the Martyr.
No.
The Martyr
8 hit points.
has 8 health, and it takes 2 damage to just knock out 1 hit point.
Okay.
He is coming in. He's horrible.
They're all bad.
They're all bad, but he's horrible. He's in West 2.
Well, at least he's where we are.
I mean, it takes Nikki 8 shots to kill him.
I would have 4 shots of 2 with 1 action.
As long as everything's cleared in front of you, that's
correct.
That would help.
Wow.
Our final boss
That could be cool.
is not blood.
is, we cannot have that because we already have the gray cylinder. It has to
Blue,
either be a
blue,
green
blue,
or white
blue.
cylinder. Green cylinder. Casanova.
Frankenstein.
That means we put 4 cubes out instead
Casanova
of 3.
comes out in North 1.
4 cubes out around the whole thing instead of 3?
Everything gets 4 cubes now instead of 3.
Okay. Which one of those bosses do you guys want me to cancel?
The green dude.
Well, if you cancel his power, we can hit him normally instead of 2 for 1.
Oh, that's good too.
But the green guy is also good.
What's the green guy's health? 4. No. Yeah, 4, right?
If I use my move action, my move order right off the bat,
Yeah.
and we put Nikki goes over here and uses explosive bullets, she kills both those bosses in the first round.
That's cool.
Holy moly.
Because she'll do 4 damage twice, and it's blast.
Good thing she's healthy too.
And they both have 4 health.
Okay.
So if we
So
do all
I think the
that,
tenor is the one to kill.
the
Or
tenor
stop.
is the one to cancel. Because he's got a lot of health. And he moves too, so...
Yep.
I mean, I know it's 4 cubes at a time, but it will only in theory happen maybe just this
It's only
turn.
going to happen this turn.
I have to suck up 2 health for that, right?
Yep.
Ugh. I'm getting up there.
All right, so now we choose if we're going to use any of our... Oh, we just did choose if we're going to use some items. And
And
Nikki's
then
gonna do
I
that
will be
too, right?
using this.
you're going to load up the explosive bullets.
Yep.
And here we go.
Hang on. And the barbed wire's already happened. Okay, good.
Barbed wire
Yep,
already.
got it.
4 cubes. Paranoia for you. Oh, that's going to go on here.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's not great.
Nope.
Nope.
Is it still 4? I thought he
No, we
canceled
No, I
the
didn't.
one.
I
do that
canceled the guy that was
Yeah,
going to move in
canceled
and
the other
crush
one.
our soul.
Okay.
Hey,
We have the survivor. He's in the same
why
section.
didn't he come out with one of the bosses?
2, 3.
It's just 1 fewer thing, so that
4.
works for me.
One fewer boss would be nice.
1 fewer boss would be nice.
A lot nicer
Yeah,
than
bosses
one
let
fewer.
us heal and get stuff too.
Yeah. Oof.
Paranoia for
sorry.
someone in here.
Not Nikki.
I guess you could give it to me. I could cure it right away on myself.
Yeah. And you want to heal yourself anyway, probably.
Because Nikki's not going to be there, right? She's
Right.
going to move.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the last 4. So now we do movements. These guys don't move naturally as far as bosses go. This guy can't move because of
Yep.
the treatise. This guy will move 1, and the white cone Mysterious will move 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So those guys move 1.
And then
I will do my regions. These guys move 1. These guys do 1.
and then the dogs are going to move towards Mysterious.
Yep.
So did he just stay there?
No, so they all come down here.
No,
Well,
they
this
only
is
move-
1, 2.
Right.
Yep.
Does he move back
No.
towards? Okay.
He moves
When
just side to side, Link.
Right. Okay.
When they get into his section,
Right.
He is going to be incredibly powerful.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
actually no, 1 did start with him, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so he just stays with Mysterious.
Yes.
Once they're on Mysterious's space,
Oh.
they go with him. So this cube is now over here.
This is awesome.
So he is now does 3 damage and is 4 health.
Okay.
All
And
right.
as we do damage to him, we knock off the white cubes first until.
That makes sense. Piece of cake. Piece of cake.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm gonna flip these over. I'm gonna give the move order so we can.
All
around
right.
There's no
So everyone
bosses
here
in the
can
gas
move
can
1.
row.
Yeah, right.
Would have been helpful.
There's still only 1.
So everyone
Doesn't
can
matter.
move here.
1 hit is good.
Yeah, you want me over too.
We need to thin it out.
to go get those guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely want
We want both those guys gone.
to
Yeah.
get both those guys.
Because then
gone.
it reduces back down to 3, which is huge.
You still have a free move and an attack, so you're still a little flexible.
Me?
Yeah. Where do I want to move to?
Yeah, but I only get 1 attack.
Right.
Not good. And I don't have...
I
My
guess I'll
weapons
stay
are
here
weak.
and
They've
hit
been, I don't
these.
know that they get any better, but...
everyone's got some weapon upgrades.
I know, but this only just
The
gave me a
range
range.
upgrade wasn't. Yeah, I agree. I think I'll stay where I am. Doctor, do you want to go anywhere special?
I'll stay there.
All right. Yeah. Well, we just needed to move
Go.
Nikki in position. So I will blast these. Boom. And I could take a second action to not hit these, but it'll hit these guys at least, and he'd be by himself. which will help you destroy him.
I could move in and then take a stress and kill him with the art.
Well, not until he's canceled his power.
Not until this is canceled.
But this will set you up to do it next turn. So you're set up to do it next turn.
All right.
So I took a stress to do that.
Okay.
Shooting bosses.
With your
So you've got your
My
explosive ammo.
Explosive ammo.
It's 2 damage each, and then another 2 damage each, which kills them both.
Yeah.
and she stresses once, right?
She can't. She's not allowed to. She has paranoia. Oh no, you have the paranoia.
Yes.
Phew. Never mind.
Yes.
You get 2 rewards.
You get 2 rewards.
All right.
Heal anyone twice, get an item.
Is
Should I be-
healing the
twice?
same as removing paranoia?
No, in this case it would just be healing the stress.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
get
so
someone
I
in.
just used this, right? This
Yes,
was a
that's
one-time
gone.
use.
You can set that aside. Want to draw to see who gets something?
Yeah, let's get stuff.
Doc, get something.
The treatise on anatomy. All.
All. A-L. All.
All infected Doc's pestilence makes fall off the pile.
Are put back into the abyss.
All
Anyone
infected-
that he kills.
Oh, that anything that I make fall off the pile,
with him
specifically,
goes back in the bag.
sweet. That's the Dave Arnott card.
That's
That's
a
perfect.
little late. You needed it earlier.
And then she's got another boss.
And that's permanent. So you
And
should
I-
really be like tossing it at the pile to to purposefully knock things off.
Is that legal? That seems so against the rules.
I mean, maybe it's against the spirit, but
Go ahead.
All right. Somebody else gets something. You
That's me.
are.
I got a better gun. I now do 2 blast damage instead of 1.
Nice.
All right. That was my turn.
Got my sawed off.
All right, Link.
Well, I'm just going to stay here. There's no reason to move. I'm just going to take these
Yeah.
guys out.
Or you should take those guys out, and then if you want to move.
Oh, yeah,
some-
move after that. Yeah.
You know what? You could take your free move here and do a gas can. So you can either blow up these 2 guys or these 3 purples.
Right. Let's do the 3 purple.
All right, so this goes away, correct?
Yep.
One of them goes away.
Here you go.
Okay, Rusty.
I don't have a lot of actions. If I move, I wind up stressing. There's nobody to push back.
Well, you can kill these, right?
I can kill 2. Yeah. So I can
do
just
it.
kill them.
Or you could, yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
No, yeah, you do that. It's whether or not you want to spend a stress now to be here, ready to attack him next turn, or
No, I'll wait.
spend the stress next turn.
I'll wait.
Right. All right.
Okay, I can sadly either kill these 2
Well, if you have a
or those 2.
right, if you stress, you can kill all 4 of these, because you can do the one act. The first action did 1 damage to both of them. The second action did the second.
Oh,
one.
really?
So it will pile like that within your turn.
Okay, I like that.
So the first action still kills those 2, and you drop those 2.
But he doesn't drop them, right? It's
Oh,
the
right, he's on the altar.
so it's going in the bag.
That's awesome.
And those all go away. Done. And I
Yay.
stress to do that,
Yes, he did.
and I will drop a 3rd one here.
Nice. Yeah, that's real good. And,
And
Doc.
then Doc Pestilence, I kill this. For an action.
And if it falls off,
I can't. I hate
you don't
that.
have to throw it, but you don't have to drop it.
It doesn't seem right.
You're gonna try honestly. I
Yes,
respect
it doesn't
that.
seem right. It
I
doesn't
respect
seem
that.
right. And then I will remove that and heal myself.
Nice. And we'll set that aside.
I mean, I almost want to draw a different card, but I'm willing to play that card. It just
Well, I mean,
seems-
as we've seen, that'll become useful
Yes.
even in honest drops later.
correct.
The infected attack, which just cost us 1 barricade. The hour moves. We will draw a new infected, but before we do that, you choose whether or not you wish to use this.
I do.
You want to do it on this one?
Yes, because we want to take that guy out, right?
Yes. And this is our best chance.
That cost me 2.
Okay. So now we're only getting 3 in each zone.
Yay.
So we have 3 there. Here, the tenor is a problem that we're gonna have to deal with.
I
now.
agree.
Am I in that section though?
You
I
are
can
in
shoot
that
at
section.
him, so I'll
And he's
just
gonna
stay
move.
there. Yeah.
He's going to move.
He'll move to you.
He'll move to where we can all hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's kind of nice.
Uh-oh.
Someone here is paranoid, and it has to be Brig Hell.
But then I can't kill him.
I know.
No, we have no choice. That's what just happened.
It's all right. I got it covered
Yep.
because I can heal
Heal
every one
us.
of their paranoia.
Oh, sweet.
You're
Okay.
both in that section. So
Okay.
Nice.
It's actually.
Ooh.
I like that sigh. That was like a genuine sigh. You were really like, holy crapoli.
Everything moves.
Okay.
So this guy will move on. This guy. Will
He
move on.
moves
He
two.
moves 2.
Boom.
He's already all. Oh,
Does he move as well?
He moves as well.
1, 1, 1, 2.
And now dogs move towards.
Now, if he's already in this section, he doesn't move forward. That's right. So he'll go this way.
Did he start in that section?
Yes.
Then he kills a barricade, right?
No, he already did that last time.
Got it, on the attack.
So he moves that
Oh,
way.
right.
These
the
guys
barricade's
haven't
hold.
moved.
Yeah.
Did these guys move?
No, not yet.
Okay. And that one moves.
Yep.
That way. Yep.
Okay.
And these did not move, it looks like.
No.
Sorry.
Movement is done. My action will first be to give a heal order here, which heals both of you 1 stress and of your paranoia. So those have both been used.
Do we want anybody to shoot or save it?
Well, I can only use 1 per hour.
Okay.
So next.
So definitely next.
Next is your turn.
Well, I'm going to shotgun blast this for sure. Oh, I can kill them. If I stress, I kill this boss.
Beautiful.
He's still going to
He's
be
at
a
4.
problem.
And you can shoot at 4?
I'm going to do it twice because I shoot at 2 now because of
Nice.
my sawed-off.
Oh, the old sawed-off trick.
So the first shot kills them
And hits him with 2.
and hits him for 2. And so one of them is this.
And one's a red
and
cube.
one is the cube. And this goes on the pile.
And then you stress.
And then I stress to do the other 2 to him, killing him.
Yay.
And I'm going to heal the doc too, to get him out of the red.
Thank you. Although my
6
cubes...
health.
Actually, I still
That's
take...
true.
Even if I drop cubes, I
Oh,
assume
you
I
would-
still take stress.
Well, no.
We would all take stress.
Oh yeah, we would still all take stress. So that's
Yes.
why you don't want to do it.
There you go.
Ignore what I said.
There
Jesus.
you go.
I give you the worst advice ever.
It's okay, I didn't take it. Nikki P.
So I'm shooting the purple. That's just 2 damage. So the tenor.
Yep, 2 damage to the tenor,
No, he doesn't go away.
You know,
No.
I know. I'm just pointing down.
and
Right.
he has 4
I
left.
can stress and do it again.
You should.
All
You
right.
absolutely
so
should.
stress me. There's 2 more hits. Oops.
Okay,
Oh, he's dead.
Well, we need somebody to kill him
Oh.
this turn, or we're gonna lose.
he can get to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can all
but
get
I gotta do.
Oh, you got.
I don't have
you
a
don't
lot
have
of-
enough action to do it
Yeah, I can't.
because you have to kill all the infected
Exactly.
first. You can get the job started.
I'm gonna have to. There's nothing else to
Yeah,
do.
we don't
over
want to
here,
lose
really.
all those barricades.
Yeah.
So that was a free move.
Yeah. So.
Remember, we have barbed wire.
Oh yeah, that's
So the first 5 are going to... I mean, we'll lose the barricades, but the first 5 will disappear.
Well, I'll take a shot at.
the
just-
ones protecting him.
Well, I guess yeah, that's all I can do. I'm gonna get the dog and one of the other dudes. One the dog and the purple one.
Okay. Do you want to stress to do some more?
Yeah, I will.
I mean, if you can.
Yeah.
Well, the doctor. If
Yep.
The doctor can do it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
As long as the way's clear.
Correct.
So you're gonna stress to do another.
2 more.
Well, you need to do the one that's with him. And
Okay,
any other
anyone.
one.
And the purple one. No, the white and the purple.
Yeah.
Purple takes out 2 barricades just for what it's worth.
The
one
white
that's-
and the purple and leave the green, but we need
The
that
one
guy
that's with
clear,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
No, the green
Yeah,
I
get rid of
meant.
the purple and
There you go.
what you did.
Never mind. What you did.
Great.
And you gave him a stress.
And the
correct?
stress to do that.
There you go.
Okay.
Brig hell.
Now, moving. I am stressing 1 to use the anti-aircraft gun.
So
2,
that does.
4, 6, 8.
And since his power has been negated, that is a full 8 damage, killing the martyr.
So
It
Wow.
is normally much more difficult than that.
And you get a reward for that.
Heal someone 2 or a card.
The doctor, or no, the captain.
Yeah, the captain's in trouble.
Yes.
I
You don't need
I
to
really
worry
don't
about.
know what cards
You don't
I
need to
have,
worry
so
about
it's
me
not
anymore.
worth it.
I can't die.
Yes, but when you start dropping cubes,
Yes.
it's going to start affecting everyone. I would say
I don't need to heal
Yeah.
because I'm not using this again.
that's right.
Yep.
We're going to get rid of this
him.
guy.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
Kill
So,
him.
well, he's going to
him.
do that with the doctor.
I have to do it with the doctor.
Well,
And you can shotgun blast.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's
so
real nice. And
it
they
gets
go-
rid of all of
They
these.
go in the bag.
Yep.
Hooray.
Okay.
Now Doc.
And then I will drop a barricade here,
Love it.
just in case we need it. And the dock has to move there, so I have to stress.
Yep. Move and stress.
Move and stress. That's okay, I'm about to get a reward.
Yes, you are.
And I just fire and kill him, right?
Yeah. You don't have to do
And
anything.
look, I
do
don't even have
that.
to drop this anywhere, it just goes right here.
Yay.
Perfect situation.
And I feel like I should just go back too,
Sure.
unless we want stuff. This is probably never going to be used again, right?
What's that? Oh, there'll be bosses in the.
Oh,
Yeah.
the last round.
Yeah.
If we get to that.
I'm gonna go back to because I'll
I
need
mean,
two. I'll need 2 to spend.
There are
that.
bosses in the finales. I've
I'm
seen so
being
far.
optimistic.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. And heal someone.
I did. I healed. Oh, heal someone. Ah, who's in my space?
All of us.
You.
It's
her,
Nikki and
him.
me and you.
So you were Nikki.
Nikki.
All right.
You're the long range one.
Like
we
it.
need you to have as many extra moves as possible.
This barricade gets destroyed by this Goliath, and all of those barricades get destroyed by that group.
Yep.
Now, we move this. Anyone want to use any
No.
items? Well, first we choose items, and then
Oh,
we'll
and then
do
movement.
Then we'll do infected. Then we'll do movement.
Got it.
Wait, were those barricades destroyed with
Yeah.
the barbed wire even?
No, not yet. The
So
barbed wire
barricades
is
got
the
destroyed.
square, Nikki.
Okay.
You're about to
The
see what
barricades
happen.
happen.
Okay.
The barbed wire is about to happen.
Fireworks.
but there's the fireworks to keep things from moving
Oh,
as well.
this is true. We could do this right now. If we did this right now, the only infected we'd have to worry about are the ones right in front of us.
Fireworks.
Okay.
Zap zap.
So we'll
Pow,
put stuff
pow.
out, but nothing can move or attack this turn.
That's great, and that stops the whites from moving too as well.
And then
Right.
the barbed wire will still save us from needing to deal with these.
Yep.
Right.
So we'll put these out, but nothing will move. We have a paranoia to deal with. Put it on the doctor.
I'll take it.
This is a doctor.
It's good because I don't have range anyway, so that makes sense.
Three.
Come on, Survivor in the West.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Survivor in the West.
Three.
Run.
Rabble.
There's only 2 in there.
Well, we should try to clear that out
Well-
as well, just to keep that guy.
Well, I'll use my shoot action when we're all over here, and then we'll definitely clear out the west. So we'll spend this act. Everyone wants to end their action
In the West.
here,
Okay.
so we can clear it out for after they've moved.
Okay.
So nothing can move. This is crazy.
We have no grays over here either, which
No,
means
it's
we've only got
nice.
single.
We only
Singles
need
to go.
single shots. I've got nothing literally to do, so I'm just going to stay here and spend no action.
Your range is weak? One?
Yeah, but those guys are going to get eaten by barbed wire.
Okay.
There's no point to spinning a stress if that's what you think.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Nikki?
Well, are
Let's
you
just get
guys
dropped
going to
in
be
the bag.
able to get the survivor if I don't go over there?
Yes. If someone can
I'll go over
take
there.
care of this
I'll
cube,
do it.
then yes.
Then I'll just clear up the west.
You're moved to the west, and that's your
Come with
turn.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Link. So that's free.
Nope. That goes in here.
Oh, that's right. Yay. Unless we want to stress. There's no real reason to, though.
I mean,
In the event that we make it to the finale, let's save as much stress as we can.
True.
Yeah.
okay. So why don't I just take out 3 of these? Because that's so I'm not moving. I'm just shooting.
Well, the only ones you can shoot are the ones I'm gonna get anyway with my actions.
right.
That'll get rid of all these greens and these whites.
I still think it.
Do it, Rusty.
I still think it
Yeah.
makes sense for me to do this because
Because you're there.
Well, here more importantly, because he's dropping 3 instead of you dropping 8.
Yes.
I never even thought about it until just
That's
now.
true too.
Okay, now
Okay.
we're all going to take the shot.
All right.
Well, not yet. We have
Pentalone. I'm
to
right
finish
here,
this
right?
round. Mhm.
All right, range of 3. I'm going to kill this. Right? Because I can't do
In the
anything else.
bag.
In
You
the
only
bag.
get one shot.
I get one shot, it goes in the bag. And the dock can kill one of these. Just because I can, right?
Yeah.
I can actually kill a gray and a white. Right?
And you'd have to drop those.
I'm shooting at 3, and that's 3, correct?
Well, no, you only get one target though,
Oh, got
and
it.
it's not additive. This replaces
Yeah, it's
these
2.
stats.
No, it's 3 because he's got
Oh
the
yes,
survivor.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. He
that's
has the
right.
survivor. You're absolutely right.
And it's another
So you
shot.
get one.
You only get
you only
one
get
shot.
one target,
At a value 3.
but it's at a value of up to 3.
Nah, just because it's fun.
Woohoo! Now you just made it very
and
difficult for him.
I meant
The
for this
wedge.
guy.
And you put out a
I meant
barricade.
for this guy to put out a
And
barricade.
he may as
and
well
the
heal
doc
himself.
will remove this and heal himself.
Absolutely.
And
Sets back
end of
aside.
turn.
End of turn. We're in the last hour. No infected come out for this hour. Is anyone using any of their
There's not much
items?
left.
Nope, not much
Nope.
to use. Oh, last hour Oh no, there's no attacks. So
Yep.
we did it absolutely right.
Correct.
So now everything moves.
All right, so bounce.
Whites move 2.
Well, no, but yeah,
But
there was no
bounces.
attacks.
Yep.
This moves
They
here.
will attack at the end of the round.
These guys are gone, right? Barbed wire.
They all enter the barbed wire.
They go on this card over here. When it has 5, then the card goes away.
Okay. So
Move,
move.
move,
And I've done these.
move.
Okay.
So you've got the survivor covered? You're happy with the survivor?
As long as Lincoln stays there, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my free shooting action right now to order us to all take
All right.
one free shot.
Pew, pew, pew.
So I will shotgun blast this group right here.
Oof.
Yeesh.
You're welcome. Okay.
Nikki can
Yeah.
shoot one.
Yeah, only one.
Anyone.
Do the
Purple one.
purple one back there.
It makes no difference.
She can shoot over a cube. She should.
Just because she can.
Why waste your power?
Fill in the hole here.
All right.
And Rusty, you get 3 of them.
No, what's? Oh, I get 3.
Yep.
So.
It's in
It's
that
just
zone.
this
It's those people in
wedge.
that zone.
Yeah. So
Wow. There was almost even an argument to me that he should have just hit 1 or 2, so you can drop 1 at a time instead of 3 at a time.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Your turn.
My turn. Our order has been given. I can't shoot that thing. Does it make sense for me to stress anywhere?
Nope.
Yes.
It does.
I can kill all 3 of these in one. I would save 3 barricades in a single action.
That's
For
cool.
a single stress.
The
All
grays
right.
are at 2. You
I
can't.
have a 2 blast.
Oh, if you stress and move. Yeah, go for
So I
it.
will move.
Okay.
I will stress and shoot these 3. And it's not worth saving those.
Correct.
So this is not. For as few
Pretty.
cubes
Hang on,
there is on here.
You didn't take this yet, correct? There you go.
Thank you.
That hand, scary shakiness there.
All
Yeah.
right, your turn is done.
My
Nikki
turn
P.
is done.
I shoot the green,
Yep.
Absolutely.
and our exit is clear now.
Love it.
That was scary.
All right, Link.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you can.
I can do 2,
and
right?
they go in the bag.
Oh, that's right. And there's no point to stress. Dave will finish it off, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, if you stress, you would save 2 barricades.
Okay.
How?
Because I just shoot
Ah.
over there.
Sure, that makes
Nope,
sense.
nope,
no,
nope.
no,
Those
no.
also go in the bag.
Yay, sweet.
No
You guys are
problem.
robbing me of my one skill
I
here.
know.
I have no actions.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's
Nothing
weird.
to do.
It's really weird.
Are there any
Huh?
barricades for you to save? Not really.
Nope.
even.
Just sit around. I sat out one.
All right. Pantalone.
Well, we did too well.
Bam, I shoot this.
Yeah.
In the bag,
And hey, I'll
Yay.
drop a barricade.
we put you in the right spot this time.
Yeah, finally. And the dock.
You can go somewhere to heal someone.
Oh,
Captain needs it.
you do. And you are here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's my 1 move, and then I will heal you 1.
Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome.
Ta-da.
The infected attack, destroying this 1 barricade
And this.
and this 1 barricade. The survivor makes it out with us.
Unbelievable.
We head to the west. We've saved 6, 12, 13.
Again.
All right.
13 barricades.
Amazing. We didn't even use that gas can but once, right?
We didn't use it at all.
I used it one time.
Once. We used it once.
Yeah.
That was crazy. This
Or no,
goes
Lincoln
away.
used it.
Here. These go away. This
Yep,
card
everything
goes
can
away.
go. We can load up the bag. And now we're going to see if we have have automatically lost.
Well, do we
What
not
were
need to
these
see
right
if
here?
one of the sections sinks?
Oh yeah, we need to do all of that.
And that can also, well, that, thankfully we have insurance against that. But we have to do all those things. The event
Wait.
can also sink us.
You have 2 more.
Wow, we went through a lot
Yeah.
of cards on that one.
And there's some sitting there. What were those?
Oh, yep, put those in too.
And the
And all the
paranoia.
paranoia. Everything goes in the bag.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You now have a damage of 4.
Yes.
A one-shot damage of 4. That's crazy.
No range, but yeah.
And also negate damage twice.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could throw these guys in front of everybody. That didn't even happen.
Hasn't
We were
been
so.
really necessary.
That was our most defensive round, actually, in a weird way.
Well, because we didn't also have the crazy.
We had no
Yes.
bad terrain.
Yeah,
we had
it was-
real good
and
terrain.
we had beneficial terrain.
The good terrain, though, interestingly enough, wasn't. Well, this was sort of defensive. It was more offensive terrain than defensive terrain. But
Yeah,
it's,
well, this was kind
It's
of
better
defensive
than getting
in
a
that
bunch of bad terrain.
but
it
we were
keeps-
able to get rid of 5 bosses. That was pretty crazy.
3 sinks. That's right behind us.
Nice.
What if where we were sank? Do we lose?
No, it just costs an extra hour to leave your location when
Okay.
you have one of those. You can be
Oh,
on
that's
those.
why it says +1.
You can be on those places. You can't end your turn
Nice.
there.
All right, special event.
Special event is bad.
Oh, Matthew!
Scourge. Add a random cone to the group next time. So next time we're gonna get another cone boss. That's okay. I think there was one event that would have cost us an hour and then we lose.
Oh wow.
So at least we didn't get
So
that.
we're gonna get 5 bad guys again.
So we're gonna go.
we might not get any bad guys.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
So that's
Call
3
for
of our
the
daytime
boat.
hours. So we're at our last hour. I'm gonna flip these over in because I'm optimistic.
All right.
Here's how it works.
'Kay.
We all get 1 hour to do things. There's a special action here, which is to find the boat. To find the boat, you flip over a card. You need to find the item icon. That's the only thing that lets you find the boat.
Okay.
If I don't find the boat, Rusty, you have to use your ability
do
to
the
try to
same.
find the boat. If you don't find the boat, then Venice sinks and we are stuck there because we did not find transportation.
Okie doke.
So for my action, I think I'm going to look for the boat.
Okay.
Just leave it to Rusty.
Yeah.
And we find a survivor. Now we do get the survivor.
Hey, perhaps you would like to make this easier?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the finale that
sure.
we're definitely going to have.
The finale. Dude,
What can I do?
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, that space.
So everything,
it's still possible.
it's still possible that we'll need
Right.
barricades.
Well,
and
where are
we'll
you,
need
Link?
items.
you can
Nowhere.
You can heal yourself too. Look, my special healing ability is not even going to come into
You know,
play.
we're pretty good on health, so
You can add 3 barricades.
3
You
barricades.
can look for stuff.
Look for stuff.
But
What if that's the one? What if it's the one?
But what if it's
Oh,
the
what
next
if
one under
the
it?
All right.
boat?
Do you,
Okay.
you have to figure out if you feel like that's a stuff card or not, because
Yeah.
Rusty's next.
This
and
is no longer Rusty's
remember,
fault.
my
This
card's
is now your
okay.
fault.
If I flip it over and it's a black one or a blue one, then I've done ourselves a
Yes,
favor.
that's what we're
true.
saying. It's
But-
all up to you now.
So, Monty Hall, which door
do you
would
wanna
you
do?
like to take?
Oh man.
I don't know. That's
I'm afraid because
Reach out with your feelings.
just heal yourself.
Or 3 barricades.
Or get an item.
I have to.
But if
flip
he
it.
gets an item, he has to
I
hold
have
the
to flip
card.
Either
The question
way,
is, does he want to flip the card
that's
or
what
not?
I'm wondering. I'll flip it. What the heck?
Oh.
No, let's do the 3 barricades.
Barricades, done.
I'm joking around. Do
All right,
what you
Rusty.
want.
So,
Here we go.
Go
I might not
ahead-
even
go
have a
ahead.
turn.
So this is it,
it's-
right?
So you'd have to take a stress to use his thing.
Yep.
All right.
I think we're in good position if we do this.
Boat!
Come on,
Boat!
Oh, we need the item.
survivor.
Wait. If Lincoln had drawn an item. No, we still lose.
Nice.
Oh, we were fated.
We were doomed.
Oh, well.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. This is awesome.
But
So we look frantically for a boat to get off before Venice sinks, and the Leviathan wakes up. We find no boat.
So what? How does the end game kind of work? I mean, based on the ones that you've done, what kind of things happen?
Have you
at
done the
end?
boat one before?
I haven't done the boat one before. I do know one fun thing
Yeah.
about this is if you do the boat one, this
Becomes
is
the
the
boat.
boat.
Neat.
oh. All right.
And the boat would go in here, and you use barricades somehow. I've never played the boat finale.
Okay.
I know there's the bridge finale has a different centerpiece for the board that simulates the bridge, and you have to get from this side to this side. But there are a bunch of bosses over on the side that you're running into.
We had an extra boss we had to draw anyway for the round.
Yeah.
So who knows if we would even have made it.
Right.
Would have had
But you
5.
play the finale the same way, right? With 4 knights and
So you have
with
4
knights
hours,
and
but
draw 4 hours.
some of them are
thank
very
you.
similar. Like the hand grenade finale has a very similar structure because you were just barricading up and you are trying to resist the infected coming at you, but you have an additional thing that you can do in priming the hand grenade, which is this action.
Oh.
It costs 1 stress, 2 stress, 3 stress to prime the grenade. You have
Okay.
to have the grenade primed before the end of the night, in addition to all the regular stuff that you do during the turn.
Okay.
That might be, I mean, having not played the other ones, that at least sounds like it's the most similar to how the other nights go. The boat one, which I have no idea about, but know that there's a boat icon and that you deal cards out onto the table and that you have 4 different boat positions that you have to fill out. Like someone has to take the helm and someone has, has to man the
Oh,
pump.
sure, that makes sense.
So like,
We're trying to get away on the boat.
right. And so that one I think has a very different structure from how the normal night structure goes.
Neat.
The only finales I've seen so far are the bridge one and the grenade one. In the bridge one,
Have you won either of those?
we won both of them.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I haven't gotten to a finale that I've failed. I just usually don't get to a finale.
Oh, okay. So that's happened a bunch to you, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, never this close before.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like you die before then or
The
something?
die, yeah, like usually you die before then, or like I've gotten to the radio tower before, successfully called the radio in,
Yeah.
and then had the Zeppelin landing strip sink.
So having that card was pretty powerful if we'd been able to
Yeah,
just...
or like imagine if the boat had sunk.
Right.
Yeah.
Sunk, or our route to the boat. You know, like having
Right.
this available would have potentially saved us.
I mean, having never played the game before, I was really surprised after the first round, which really felt like, oh my god, we have no chance at that. But
Yeah,
rounds
well,
2 and 3,
they turned
especially round 3 with all those bosses, but again, you know, getting exactly the ability
I want to see what other
to
cards
get
I
rid
have.
of one
I
and
don't think I
stuff.
have...
Lincoln, you guys have played before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we played a couple times.
So Rusty, you haven't played the game.
I haven't played.
So what do you
and
think?
I am not a huge co-op fan, but I did really enjoy this. I think the tower defense aspect brings a lot of that in. There's not as much ability to say, you know, one person to completely dominate this game. So everybody is having to chime in. Everybody is taking risks. But that first round really made me think, oh, we can't win this. This is just unwinnable. And having that discussion, hey, let's move over here to 5. Let's just try to go for it.
Right.
Was, I think, in my inexperience, the wrong move because, you know, you're letting me know that, hey, we need to stock up was really important. And that's how I think 2 and 3
Yeah.
came. The
well,
2
that
and 3
definitely
days.
led to.
When you first said to 5, I'm like, yes, that sounds exciting. And then that would have been our last round.
I thought it was
probably.
exciting
Yeah.
too, just because I'd never tried something
Yeah,
like that before.
and I'm rightly so, perhaps.
Well, the interesting thing is we could have softened it up as we did. Where did we do it? Here? No.
What?
We did end up at 5, but
yeah,
we went
that's
there
what it was.
second.
Yeah, yeah.
We made a stop.
Yeah.
at the
But that
arsenal.
was good to soften that up where we didn't have
Yeah.
to deal with the.
But
terrain
not going to
issues.
5 got this thing, the
Oh, no, of
boss
course.
covering. I mean, without that, we're
Absolutely.
we're host. And other stuff.
I mean, I was just looking at the goodies for this guy. He doesn't really have a lot of exciting stuff. I mean, there's.
Hey, the very next one was the Holy Hang. Is that it?
Boo. I tried.
I think you did the right thing, though. I feel like you should search for that a couple of times, maybe aggressively at the
Early.
beginning, and then give up on it.
Yeah, no, but we tried. I mean, we tried till we here.
Yeah.
That was the last time we gave a shot at it. But no, what do you think, Nick? What do you think of the game?
Oh, I like it. How many times I've played it?
Probably third or fourth-
two or
third or
three
fourth
times
times, yeah.
before, and it's always fun. And I've never won yet.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the finale?
I've never
No,
even
I've
seen
never
the
even
boat
seen-
ever.
Oh.
no.
I think we've tried for the boat maybe tried for the bridge once, but we've
No.
never seen the finale.
Yeah, this
ever.
is the second time I think I've ever tried for the boat, and we've always never found
Now,
the
that
boat.
surprises me because there are 2 boats.
Yeah.
Why
I
have
think
you
things
guys not
sinking-
gone for them before?
I think things seeking helped determine that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the idea that like you can go there
And
and,
not find
maybe
it.
not find it. Like the bridge, you're
What?
definitely going to do the bridge.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't have to find the bridge, you just go there.
Yes.
Yeah, but the finding of the boat, that's a little extra twist. Just like calling the Zeppelin, that's a little extra twist But I enjoy the game a lot. I like the way
It's
it
like now that-
moves. I like the rolls that you have. I like this whole chart with the stress because it really, and
This
the
actually was not as
bosses
bad
are
as I
just-
thought it was going to be.
Well,
maybe we
in this
managed.
game it wasn't.
Maybe we managed it really
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
But
What were you gonna say, Rusty?
My favorite aspect, on top of everything,
Yes.
is the dexterity.
Oh, of course.
That is when we
course.
played that, I was just knocked out. It is so cool.
well, it's actually somewhat thematic, right?
Gosh,
Yeah.
well,
Like
we're following
zombies.
the bodies.
Zombies are already dead, so the question of killing them is not necessarily
Right. And it adds like a visceral tension to the moment. That,
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have to tell
I
me
just
about
love
that.
Dave doing this.
Oh my God.
And then the two would stay with him and one would fall out.
Well, the one just stayed on my thumb for a bit.
Baby
So
powder,
nerve-wracking.
Dave.
So
Baby
nerve-
powder.
It's an interesting element in a game that you wouldn't expect that sort of an element to be in.
Right.
So that makes it neat.
It takes, it does. It takes like the dryness out of it.
Yeah.
Not all, but some co-op games are like a little dry because the game is mostly a discussion, and this feels like I'm playing. If that makes
Yes.
any sense.
Yeah. Well, even if you agree as a group and what the best thing to do is, there's no amount of agreeing that's going to make that
Gosh,
work.
but we
or
got
not
lucky
work.
with the
Yes.
altar and
Yes.
things like that
And the
changing, so
trap.
we didn't have because only that first round I think was the first hairy round, the only hairy round we had with.
Oh my God,
corpses.
we went from 12 to 3 barricades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because this boss
And also
killed
the
us
Doge.
from the get-go. Ironically, the one round where we had only one boss was our worst round.
Yeah.
Well,
Almost.
we chose poorly. We let Nikki handle that because we're like, oh, she can deal with that, but she needed help over there.
We didn't give
because
her
there's
any
too much-
backup.
Exactly.
So all the
Yeah.
Because she
infected.
can't do enough damage.
Well, that's why we ended up losing a bunch of barricades.
Yes.
But we still got through the round.
Yep.
What were the other 2 good terrains that we didn't use? Do you remember?
Oh, so the other good terrains, we saw the altar and we saw the gas cannons. I forget what this one is called, but if you are on this terrain, you can not only shoot infected in your own cave, but you can also shoot this one and this one. So it
'Cause you're
basically lets
high.
you hit half the board
Got
from
it.
this one section.
Nice. It adds 1 wedge on each side.
Yes.
1/8.
And this one is like the movie 300. Only one zombie can fit through the tunnel now.
Oh, neat.
instead of being-
Ah, okay.
So I think it's in both of these. Not positive about that. You would only get one infected coming
Per-
in instead of
when they come
filling
through.
in all 3 boxes.
And by the same priority as before, the gray goes first, then
so
the purple.
The purple goes first, then the gray, then the white, and then green is
Right,
always
because the
last.
purple hits hardest.
Purple hits hardest,
Right.
gray is hardest to kill. And one thing that it didn't come up in this game, but if these are all filled and a purple can come in, he will take a spot.
Oh, he'll swap
he'll
out.
bump one out and take it.
Neat.
So
Yeah, I love it. I think there's a lot of elements about this. It's the art is really, really amazing.
Yep.
that's my favorite.
The
part.
one thing that was
Art is
rough though is like that we had made some changes to make these things work. We had to do this because you just wouldn't see them on the
But
board.
if you just look at it, on the
Yeah,
board
they're
by
they're
itself,
lost on the board. I mean, they're great, but they're just hard to see. Then we also changed these because they're nude or natural, right? So they're very pale, so they
Barricade
match.
cubes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
barricade
Yeah.
cubes are very
They,
close
they
to
match.
the white cubes.
They're white, almost white. So it's hard to tell the difference. So this helped by changing that out. So that's just us to make things more visible. But I think that's in the regular game is important. This isn't as important, only because of the camera. We just did that so
Yeah.
it's visible.
Listen, as a game player, I appreciated that. It's nice to just see where stuff is.
Yeah, where the problems are. It's pretty awesome. Is there any other different terrain besides the ones that we played?
Yeah, so the ones that we didn't see were the blue terrain.
Yes.
A sewer.
Manholes come out in ring 2, and whenever you place out infected, you get an additional infected on a manhole.
Oof.
So,
Okay.
And they come out a little bit closer than everyone else did. And then they will
Same
move.
rules with paranoia and survivor cubes apply.
Yes,
to
if
those?
you pull out a survivor or a paranoia,
Okay.
it's the same. And then on the flip side of those on the
Flip side of
Flip side,
the catacombs.
are the jetties. The jetties come out in ring 3, and all infected now start in ring 2.
Oh, it just
Okay.
pushes everything up one.
Yeah.
Oof. Those are
'Cause
horrible.
Thematically, all of the infected are crawling out of the sea and out of the canals in Venice. And so this is just putting the canal closer to you than it
Right.
would have been.
Just let people see it a little bit better. Wow, it's pretty awesome.
Really neat. Rusty nailed it also for me. I thought this in the middle of the game. It seems like that it was a co-op, but there was also stuff we were all doing.
Yeah.
Like it was I felt like this game had fewer group decisions, and I mean that in a good way. Does that make sense?
I also like that there's a little bit more push to help your partners, right? It's not necessarily just focusing on yourself. There's a big element of doing, like this guy is basically built to help this guy find the holy hand grenade,
With his search power, you mean.
Yes.
Right.
That's basic, because, these things are interesting, but none of them are exciting. They're not going to be...
Oh yeah, what was in your deck?
Here, you can look at them. There's not any real power. I don't think I get any other
Earth-shattering.
attack, like blast damage or anything like that. So it's ultimately not... That's what he does. And I
Right.
love... we do have our role.
That one's awesome.
But we have things... What was that one?
If you have to get it early.
Harlequin gets plus 1 hour during the day. So if you find that round 1, you have essentially an extra 4 hours for the game. Mm-hmm. That could be pretty huge. But all it's really doing is reinforcing what he says. He'd probably use that extra hour to give someone
other
else a
people.
chance.
Yeah, but we'd have to know to think...
Like
I didn't know it was in the deck.
Well,
either.
But just playing games, all items are good. The earlier you get them, the more chances you have.
Absolutely.
So. The
Yeah,
gondola is super useful also. And that's
Oh, wow.
It lets
Gondola's
you,
nice. It lets you move that.
Yeah, it lets you completely bypass one of the movements for no time.
Oh, really?
cost.
So you just boom.
Yeah.
And even if there's extra costs here, it would make this cost nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you're bypassing the segment.
So you're just taking
Yeah.
the gondola.
Wow.
It's 1 out of 8, so if you can find
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So there's 2 in there that are pretty cool. That'd be
And there are
good.
cards in all of them that situationally would change how you approach your overall strategy.
Right.
Like if you find the hand grenade,
Right.
suddenly you have a new endgame option.
The rocket launcher. We used him on him.
Oh my
to take
gosh,
him out in
those
one
were
turn.
Oh
good.
yeah, these traps were huge. If
Yeah.
if I just get this sledgehammer instead, that's not the...
Yeah, that traps was part of the reason
Yeah,
that
I
we
mean-
did so that
Yeah.
we made up so much ground on that
I mean,
second
this is...
night.
Look how weak this is. I mean, it's only used during the day even. So it's not even helpful for the zombie stuff. It just allows the barricade action to... It allows you guys to put 4 barricades instead of 3.
Okay, so it gives us more.
It allows all players to do 4 instead of 3.
Neat. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fireworks, these are really cool.
Anything more to say, Rusty? You seen something exciting there?
Mostly firepower.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's what your guy is.
what
Yeah,
your
your
guy
guy
is.
is.
You guys
And I
basically the
love the
barbarian,
captain.
right?
I think the captain's neat. I like that he's
Yeah, what
he's
were
going to
some of
hang
the
in
other
there
cards
till the
in
end.
the
It's
game?
funny that we barely reached the red at all.
Yeah.
Hey Matthew, I know that you play a lot of co-ops. What's special about this one, in your opinion?
Well, I do like most co-ops. So just it being co-op, I'm already predisposed to liking it. But this one, the art style in particular, and just the theme is ridiculous when
Yeah,
you're
it's
explaining
great.
people that Venice is sinking because it was built on a zombie leviathan.
Right.
I'm already in.
You had me at Zombie Leviathan.
I'm already in. And just everything fits with that theme. Like everything works really well with the different bosses. Like their powers work thematically with how they look, and they look really cool. And the way that you do the zombies there is obviously unique. And all of the special things that you get, like just being able to get toys,
Yeah.
building up your character that way is really fun. It scratches all of the itches that I have when it comes to a co-op game.
It's also, we had played this a couple times, Nikki and I, and we've had, with you, I think every time, but we've had spectators every time,
Yeah.
people watching the game, because it is pretty neat what goes on in the game and how it works, and what, the ebb and flow of the game is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I love that there's a respite of the daytime, where,
Yes. And the tower defense analogy that someone made was really apt. That is how it feels. And you only have to survive for so long, and then, we made it. and
you
we
can
all
get
take a
a
breath.
chance to
Not
breathe.
only that,
So
but
it's not like a constantly building.
when you stopped us in the first round and go, hey, let's stop for a second and look ahead, like, I didn't even think of the repercussions of this little map over
Yeah.
here, but I really liked that. Like, this is like, you're just trying to survive and fight things, but at some point you have to go, okay, but what are we trying?
where are we going?
What is our actual goal? And
Right.
that's what's kind of neat, which is like, goal, strategy, fight. Like, goal,
Yeah.
strategy, fight. Fight.
Right, it
It's-
breaks the game
And
up
they're,
for
and
sure.
they're
Yeah.
directly linked to one
Yes,
another.
Correct.
absolutely.
Yeah, everything feels connected in a way that a lot of games sometimes don't. And that's what's really neat about it. It's really cool. It's really, really
Rusty
cool.
pointed out this is kind of like the shape of the Leviathan here too, the city of Venice.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
never noticed that. That's so cool.
Pretty amazing job on this. And I know that at this time it's hard to get, but they are going to be kickstarting it.
So they keep on, in the forums, they keep on teasing that there's going to be a Kickstarter announcement. They said it was going to happen in December. It didn't happen yet. They said January they'll be announcing something.
Well, they had a banner stand near us at Essen that said that they're going to be doing it as well, which made us happy because we really like this game and we wanted to do a video of it,
Yeah,
but
we did.
it's not going to be fun for people to not be able to get it. So the reality is you should be able to get it, especially if you jump in on the Kickstarter, and maybe they'll be doing a lot more copies of the game.
And they said that they're also going to do some upgrades. They may have minis for the bosses.
Ooh.
They may have...
Well, that's all
So-
Kickstarter-y type things for sure.
Some people mentioned that that they should make these more visible, and they said
Maybe
that they
just
would
make
try
them
to
little
address that.
buildings or whatever, like a little 3D kind of a...
As long
menu
as you
would
can
help.
put cubes on them. I like
That's
the little
true.
white outline, to be honest
No, I
with
agree
you.
with you. I don't know what they would do to improve it. I think it all looks great. I know that seeing things is a little difficult, but the art is so spectacular. Every element of it. I like that.
Yeah,
There's,
the iconography here also.
Yes.
You explained it to me once, and I understood it for the rest of the game. And when I was like, oh yeah, I can do this, and this happens then. It's like the night, and the sun, the moon, when stuff happens. Was
Yeah, they
all
did a
really,
good job with
it was
that.
really
And of course,
clear.
there's flavor on the
yeah.
other
Oh,
side. Oh, yeah.
When you play this game with other people, do you sit in clockwise order like we did? Because it seems like that would be very helpful.
Not always.
because these were we
Like,
just
sometimes we'll just deal them out random. But
Right. I could see where a group would readjust, find the characters they want, and then readjust your
so that
seating
you're in
position.
clockwise order.
And to a certain extent, there's no reason not to do that.
Well, if you're playing with fewer players, especially, you mix up the different characters sometimes, so that's not always going to be like where people are consecutive numbers. Like
You
order.
gave me 5, 6 because that's what the rules suggest. Is
Yeah,
a
the
good
rule book.
combo.
The rule book recommends putting 5 and 6 together because they usually have less to do on a turn since they both just take one shot.
Right.
grenade launcher would have been pretty good. That does blast damage, but I don't get any increased damage. Just that is increased damage, but
Right.
not like 2.
No, it makes sense to do that anyway. You don't want to take a turn and then 2 turns later go, hey, it's you again.
Right.
There's something nice about going, because I saw these guys as my turn,
Right.
right? It's very smart. I think if you had 4 players, I would assume you're still putting another consecutive pair of numbers together.
Yes.
Or maybe
Yeah.
not, I don't know.
And it's just recommendation, whatever's in the rules.
Obviously, you can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Once you buy the game, it's yours.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for teaching us, Matthew.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Matt.
thanks for playing with me. I love this game so much.
Boat! Boat!
Next time.